live, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I just saw Brandon's Adams late messages. Well, it wasn't me who was late, but...
I'm getting an ad and I hear Elton John.
Ooh.
I am getting an Adobe Premiere Pro ad. Too bad, Adobe. I already acquired your software legally.
You won't play copyrighted music when it won't hurt you at all, but you'll legally acquire software?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, and you can probably hear my voice has not completely come back yet. I I just feel it right now. The falsetto is not coming out. So I will do the opposite of what I always do. Not quite. But I will I'll do the opposite of what I normally do and pray Suzewood does not show up. Because it's
It would be truly sad to not do her justice.
I think so.
Although at the same time, this is a sequel. We're probably going to get like a boom, boom, boom. All the characters from the last one. See, they're all here.
Everyone is here.
Yeah. I hope they don't just shove them all in our face at once. And I think there's some new ones too. I didn't spoil myself by looking at the voice menu. Because I did open the game to make sure I could stream it properly. But all I've seen is the main menu. I didn't even watch the opening cutscene. So let me open it so we can do that.
We can watch the opening together.
We can watch the opening together.
Dude, stream the game.
I haven't even opened it yet.
Oh, I thought you already had it open.
Nope, I had it open earlier, but then I closed it. Yeah, Mayuri's got winter wear, I think. I think everyone's got winter wear.
The game is in winter instead of summer now.
Alright.
Whoa.
Dude, just finished the negotiations. Owen will give me 115% of every paycheck that he makes, like when he gets his paycheck.
100.
So he's going to be paying you 15% every hour?
No, 150. He's paying him his paycheck and a half.
Well, right, but he's making that money, so
yeah,
he's making money that is being paid to Ivan, as well as paying him 15%. So he's paying someone else to work.
I remember in like middle school, I collected everyone's signatures. Like I got a ton of people to sign themselves as subservient to me, and then like got them to like I just collected their signatures of them signing that, saying that like I am their overlord. I am he who is in control. I think that's funny. I just kind of came back.
You would have people sign away their soul to you.
I mean, he's basically every producer. Let's be real.
So I hope you can. I want to see that in a second, but not now. I hope you can permit us one. You know, I just with us already being an hour late, I didn't want to bother with the auditions this week. I hope you can forgive me that, but asking for forgiveness never works out. So we're gonna have one episode. Hi, Kai. Oh. All right, everyone's watching ads. I guess I'm just gonna wait for the opening thing to roll.
I wonder who's watching me now.
Who is that? That was Martin.
It's me.
Oh, here we go.
Dang, opening.
Come on, don't tell me this is the same places. I thought we were gonna go to new places.
Nope.
Oh, that's new. These are the old CGs. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Dying again?
He be standing.
Oh, it's okay. It's still him.
Standard.
Yeah, dude, the winter wear.
Now we got the overall, no, the suspenders. Oh my god.
Lukako was, I think, wearing dude clothes, maybe. I saw a red sweater. That's more dude-esque. Who dat?
Puzzle piece.
Professor Layton. Who's that? Who are you people?
Who are these people? Oh, it's Chidori.
Was that Pearl Faye from Ace Attorney? Oh, did Okabe get a smartphone? Is that what I'm saying?
That's right. If
Okabe gets a smartphone.
Okabe gets a smartphone.
He's finally invested in Apple after Suzu was constant pestering.
Oh yes, or one good stock advice. That was cool, but Steven's right. Yes, the audition's getting pushed back again. But yeah, dude, it's no longer the Tasteful Sun hat, which is a crime, but hopefully we can acclimate to our new surroundings.
This tasteful snow hat.
I've got to use a different word than tasteful. Oh, it's just playing again.
The
Delightful.
delightful, the wonderful winter hat.
The thing is, the last one didn't have
The
alliteration,
winter
so I
wonder
should
hat.
have an alliteration now.
Because alliteration's awesome.
Fuck you, it's Nakabachi.
In case you forgot.
Hey, you remember when I killed my own daughter?
Vividly.
Aren't we having a lot of fun? Remember this, guys? Remember when this game had murder? We were doing the dating
Remember
sim
when
for so
your
long.
main character murdered his girlfriend? Whoa.
2010.
I don't know.
Welcome to 2021.
Whoa, we got a little spinny thing, dude.
It's insane.
This game's wild, man.
Oh, this is a straight sequel, I think. What?
I
Don't
think both
don't
of you are wrong.
me.
Once we get a more of a basis going for the game, I can
You can help me
fill in
out.
the blanks.
All right. Yeah, dude. The clown
I mean,
posse's here.
I could explain the premise right now,
Or we could
but we'll
see if we
we'll
can't
let the
figure
game
it
give
out.
it to us first, and then yeah, I can fill in the blanks once I feel it's reasonable.
Where's my clown nose? Oh, it was under my passport. No, don't combo me like this. Steins Gate 0 redeeming qualities. Hopefully we can add some to it, because I've heard mixed things about it. Oh, there's my shades. You think with an extra hour and a half I would have more time to prepare.
Dang, did the Hulu do a bad dub of Steins Gate 0 as compared to the awesome dub of the original Steins Gate? It's kind of sad.
That would be sad. Yeah, I was talking. Don't do that. That's enough out of you, Dodge. Anyway. Jeez. The universe does not like me starting this game. Okay. The hatch opened, and I hope that the rasp doesn't seep through the Okabe voice you all know and have some
The rasp will
feeling.
turn it into Captain Stone.
A little bit. Bright light flooded my eyes. Where was I? My eyes narrowed. Stop laughing at that. I could barely make out the summer's twilight sky. I didn't want to leave. I just wanted to disappear, but someone grabbed my arm and dragged me out.
Pragma. Wow, he's back already. It hasn't even been a minute, has it?
They're using the same sprites again. Come on.
Well, because it's
Are you-
2010. Don't you remember this, Adam?
I remember it all very well.
Nah, dude, you see, they should have redrawn the old sprites and just made them better.
They look a little nicer. Anyway. Yeah.
Oh, do you like that? I'm getting the cool upper half low res thing on the
Oh.
Discord stream.
Oh.
Sound cool.
I wish it was the. Oh, hold on. Didn't knocking the stream down a peg fix it?
Yeah.
Well, I can see it clearly now.
Oh,
I can see it clearly.
why didn't you tell me I didn't advertise?
Because I did it for you.
Okay. I
I mean, unless you were really
No,
really
I had-
hoping
I
to
had.
do the advertising message.
No, it's okay. I've never not done it. I can be. Yeah, no, I know.
I mean, hey, you can still hope for new people, can't you? Like Crash. I don't know.
No. I mean, look, because again, the only parts of any stream I do he remembers is the parts where he was like on the thing, because he'll show up, call in, talk about Mayuri's clavicle, and then only ever talk about that for the remainder of whenever it comes up. And again, every time he shows up to Domodachi, it's only to
Yep.
add himself, and then realize he was unadded, and then add himself again. Anyway,
Ethan's seen Steins Gate, but hasn't seen Zero, so this might be a good time for him to join. I mean, who knows? You know, people have their reasons.
right, I'd love for that to happen.
Hence advertising.
My favorite suggestion was Brandon's Minty Clovers one. That'd be hilarious. No, it looks good. I wonder why they use the same sprites from the old game. Anyway,
Because it's the same time.
You see,
Dumbass.
but that's the thing though, is there's certain standards that even that were set by a different game that came after, where like even
Oh,
with the
okay.
things that could be reused assets were redrawn and improved.
right.
It's quite insane. Col0n.
It works as in you redeem it, and then it will ask you to type text, and that's what you pay me to say. But I don't have the falsetto. I'm sorry. I feel naked without it. I didn't have the energy to respond to my own nickname, Gay. I fell to the ground and wrapped my arms around myself.
Col0n.
Mayuri ran to me and looked down, her face worried. Also, is this sad Okabe that like lives in this world line and then sets everything up for him to get to the Steins Gate world line? But because that's the only thing I can imagine this is.
With the little slideshow in the beginning, so I think this is like when he comes back after Kurisu dies in his arms. Remember that?
Yeah, so something tells me this is like OG Okabe before he sets everything up. But anyway. But her kindness felt like nothing but a nuisance. Don't talk to me. Just leave me alone.
Wait, you're covered in blood. What happened?
No! Uh-oh. Oh no. Alright, I haven't
Towel
tried
and
it.
water.
Hold on. I have cold water, I have hot tea. I haven't tried the falsetto yet. Let's give it a shot. This is not gonna be good. Dad, nope, it's gone. I can't do it. It's not there anymore. I need more time. What do I do?
I think you use this as a learning moment for the future, and like from now on, like get a soundboard for each of the characters you voice, and just make like a text-to-speech version of yourself in each of the different voices.
I mean, Adam, if you want, I could cover for you temporarily.
No, I just need to think of something different at the moment. Kermit. Someday we'll find it. Even that's breaking up. Dad, get me a towel and water. Oh, and some clothes now. This is awful and stupid, and I will figure something out.
No, Adam, I think you missed out on a Say the Line Bart that someone paid for.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeet, you cinnamon toast fuck. What does that mean?
It means whatever it wants to mean. Can someone please tell me what's going on?
I missed 3. I did not miss 3. I did.
There is one from
Yeah.
bitty go.
Mayuri, do you want to Netflix and chill? Okay.
So you didn't even do
One
Clown.
was Netflix turned into a thing.
What?
When was it made?
Well,
One was
Netflix was a thing back in the early 2000s, but it was like a blockbuster, but you could mail DVDs.
It was like, yeah, it was a video rental service.
And they introduced streaming back in like 2007, 2008. So Netflix was a thing.
Also, Strummer, you know I can do a falsetto. It's just I
But
lost
probably
my
not in
voice.
Japan. Okay. Hi,
Door.
man.
Dora ran to the door that led back inside the building.
Col0n. Are you okay? Hanging in there. Don't die. Please.
大丈夫。怪我してるわけじゃないよ。
It's fine. He's not hurt. It's fine. No.
It's now Mayuri. It's Mayuri.
I understand. Ivan, I'm living in your world now. I understand.
I know, dude. It's like that was my world for the longest time.
Isn't it still? Kinda.
Relatively, I've slightly expanded my range of capable voices.
Okay. Stop it. Just get away from me. Leave me alone. I couldn't save her. In fact, I killed her myself. Right here, 3 weeks ago. I killed her. I'm a murderer. It didn't work. No matter what we do, it's not going to work. Also, yes, it is. It's all been decided already. It's the same. The same as it was with Mayuri. No matter how hard I try, it'll all end up the same. No matter how many times I try, it will all converge back to the same result. The process doesn't matter. Whether you time travel or time leap, you can't go back and change the results of the past. I thought I understood that cruel truth. You're probably right, but I'm gonna, like, play this and then decide. But now I was forced to realize it again, and in the worst possible way. It's useless. Useless. It's all useless. I knew it. I can't save Kurisu. I knew this. I already knew this would happen. I'm so tired. I haven't rested in so long. I'm done.
Oh, Col0n, what happened?
I killed her. I killed her. I'm an idiot. It's all my fault. He killed Makase Kurisu.
I killed. That can't be true. It can't.
Purple.
でも安心して。まだもう一回分タイムトラベル
It's leaking. Oh, this is so sad.
Truly is.
I'm stuck. I can't. Don't
Try and
worry, you
breath
got
it out.
enough for one more attempt. Just leave me alone. No matter how many times I try, it'll end up all the same.
言ってんの？諦めるつもり？
It doesn't hurt. It just can't do it. But okay. What are you saying? Are you gonna give up? That's as good as it gets. Billions of lives depend on you, Uncle Col0n. Who cares if you fail once? There's just no way to save Kurisu. You can't stop the world line convergence. Oh yeah, tips are
What?
back. Whoa,
Whoa.
That's a weird menu.
that's really neat.
Oh my god.
World lines term refers to an infinite number of possible worlds. However, these worlds do not exist in parallel. Only one exists at a given time. Everything that occurs along a world line from the past to the future has been predetermined. Thus, no matter how much you change the past along a single world line, the result will converge to the same outcome.
Tips are a wonderful feature where the game will give you buzzwords and then you can look at what the buzzwords are. And then Mayuri writes them because first game in joke something.
We decreed it so.
Well, I remember it because the tip said Ocarine is a textbook example of Chunibyo. I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
there's only one person on planet Earth that calls him Ocarine. It's Mayuri. Mayuri writes the tips.
I mean, it's true. She's the only one that uses that.
Buzzwords is in they sound like buzzing in my ear and I want them out and gone and done. And it's just JoJo.
No ScoMo indeed.
Oh, is that the...
No mode, dude.
It was, no FOMO, no Hoko, and then no ScoMo. There's a no more school.
Yeah, dude, no ScoMo.
Neat. That's the reality of this world. I know, thank you guys. I learned that a long time ago.
こうなったら
I'll just have to slap some sense into him.
You can't. It's not right before to force him to do this. I can't bear to see Oak like this.
If he doesn't, the future won't change.
Why does Oak0n have to change the future all by himself? That's too much for him to bear.
Yeah, Sousa was jacked. Ocarina's a dead man if he gets slapped.
Actually.
Because Uncle Ocarina has only Uncle Ocarina has the powers of an observer of the world.
Oak0n didn't want that. I think even if he tried, he'd just get hurt again. It's possible for one person to change the world all by themselves.
See, 3% battery. Your poor phone, man. You need to charge that sucker more. And dude, Investigations 2 is the greatest video game ever made. That is feel free. Get out of here if that's what you're doing. And that's why Steins Gate is... I know how you feel, but I'm here for the sake of the future. I can't go back to 2036 either way, so I'm not going to give up that easily. I thought you could. I don't know that this scene calls for antics that cartoony. Much worse, don't do that to me.
That's even worse.
But that's even worse. An anonymous 4chaner posted to the site. This is the lettuce you eat at Burger King.
I really like Adam. Like, not that I wish this upon you, but I think it would be really funny if your voice was as bad as mine was in like January, like last year. Did I ever talk to you when my voice was like broken?
No, but you've told me about it.
I sound like a ghoul from Fallout. It was awesome. Like, I walked up to Aiden and was just like, "Hey, you smoke skin." Cause it was like, it hurt to talk, but I sound so awesome. I sound like a chain smoking ghoul.
I'd be okay if I just had that permanently, except not when I'm streaming. That. Ay. Brandon, don't you have that whole morning voice thing? Oh, whatever.
Adams just starts grunting like.
But, Uncle Col0n, I tell you one thing. The time machine has finite amount of fuel.
I can't do that easily normally. At first, I told you that it could only be used to go there and back twice, but it's actually a little more fuel than that. Even so, it can only travel about 344 days. Wait, what? At first, I told you that it could only be used to go there and back twice, but there's more. That's it. Okay. You said you were going to leave to play Investigations, and I am encouraging you to do that. If JoJo is continuing to be brought up, please stop doing that. Even if you do a one-way trip, that's less than a year from now, you won't be able to reach July 28th. Remember this, when that day comes, I'll go myself if I must. Someone was saying something to me, but I couldn't understand the words. I didn't want to listen to anything, I just wanted to sleep. Just let this all end. Just let me go.
Ocarina. Ocarina. Hey, Ocarina.
I'm gonna turn the game's voices down a little bit.
Hey, listen. It's Navi.
Hey, listen.
This is really cool.
I wish the first game had menus like this. Wait, does Elite have menus like this?
Maybe.
Is my camera plugged in now?
Buying Steins Gate Elite specifically just to see the menus. Let's go.
Just for the better menus, dude. You don't have to push yourself so hard anymore, okay? It's okay to cry, Ocarina. She is here for you, okay, Ocarina?
I don't know if Mayuri's words were the reason why, but the tears started to flow. I decided to forget everything. Ever since that day, I stopped going to the Future Gadget Lab. Mayuri, what is the Future Gadget Lab again?
So this one's fiction. Well, this one's fictional. World lines aren't. Okay.
Oh,
Future Gadget Laboratory. Fictional. A lab in name only. It is actually a group of students who make strange inventions. Its founder, Rinkaro Okabe, describes it as a place where he can further his ambitions to overthrow the ruling structure of the world. To get there, head down Center Street from Akihabara, and then when you get to Suehiro Cho intersection, take a left at Kurumebashi Street, then head into the alleyway just in front of the next light. You'll find an old multi-purpose building called the Obiyama Building. It's on the second floor.
Thank you
Can't
for the
miss it.
directions, but I remember how to get there.
it's on the second floor. You can't miss it.
You really can.
Absolute zero. Ah, they're making zero puns too.
More like absolute. Alright, the first, like I was trying to think of what sound I was gonna put in front of like the Eero sound. And the first I wanted to say absolute queero.
Still 7.
Okay, gay. Upix, the symbol of Akihabara, was located right in front of the station. Well, actually, we can explain the new rasp in his voice because he's sad now. Okabe is sad. Now his voice
Sad
is sad.
Kobe.
Sad Okabe. Eeyore. In the hall of the 4th floor, preparations had been going on all morning for the ATF Akihabara Techno Forum convention. Universities and
Also, it's
lab.
November. Scary.
Yeah.
I've never seen double digits for a Steins Gate date before.
Yeah, it's freaking me out. Wait, haven't we?
No. Like
Oh.
for the day, sure, but never in the month.
Oh.
General Kenobi.
I forgot what General Grievous sounds like. Never mind. I should not have tried that.
General Kenobi. Something.
You want this, don't you? I can do Palpatine. Anyway, universities and labs from both inside and outside the country would work together to put on special seminars and symposiums at irregular intervals. My school, Tokyo Denki University. Mayuri, what's Tokyo Denki University?
Tokyo Denki University, first founded as the Denki School in 1907. In 1949, it became a college in Kanda, Tokyo. Denki University trains engineers and scientists to promote healthy development of scientific technology. It was founded around the principle of practical study above all else. And its educational and research motto is technology is people. Because of the school's location, it was deeply involved in the development of Akihabara.
As was Ferris.
How come I gotten into a nice school?
Yeah,
It seems.
I would guess making drones, lightsabers, and microwaves really, that was the way to go. Rigorous
really
study?
was.
Absolutely not. Alright. My school, Tokyo Denki University, was participating as part of its industry collaboration efforts. Students were required to attend these seminars and submit reports to their instructors. Otherwise, they wouldn't get credit for their related classes. In addition, I was supposed to help one of the lecturers, Associate Professor Izaki. Cute girl Izaki? Anyway. I had just gotten a list from the reception desk at the shared lobby. I was waiting to check off the names of students who were coming to the lectures. There was still some time before the seminar started, so the lobby was mostly empty. None of the students on the list were here yet. I was bored, but I couldn't do anything but wait. The old me never could have imagined doing anything like this, but impressing Izaki was a part of my new goal in life. Victor Concordia University. Isn't that like an actual school that I know? Isn't that a
school your mom knows?
perhaps? But isn't that like a genuine, bona fide American university? Or is that Britain? Victor Concordia is something I know.
I think you're crazy.
Well, Concordia University is a real university.
Okay. Huh. Am I going nuts? I think
And
I'm
I
going
think. Nope, it's a fictional school in America.
Okay. Alright, noted, thank you. Well, I just completely guessed that this professor was a chick. I mean, come on. Like, 9 times out of 10 with this game. New character, they're a chick.
Yeah.
I mean,
And the only wrench they've
You
thrown in
never know.
that was Lukaku.
and forcing new
Oh,
character.
oh yeah,
No,
that's true.
As far as we know.
4C rocks. I hope he's in this game. There's no way in hell. There's this like it will be a cold day in hell before 4C shows up and Steins get 0. But I didn't spoil myself by looking at the character voice menu, and I think I said that already. But I don't know if he's in the game. I don't know if Ferris's dad is in the game. I don't know if all of our favorite meme characters are in the game. I hope they are. Anyway, yes, that was my new goal. Izaki did a lot of joint research projects with him and knew a lot of people there. The best first step to getting there my brain could come up with was becoming his assistant.
Dang.
He's the
his
assistant. Also, this convention was holding another seminar by Victor Concordia University after the one held this summer. Okabe is boring now. He's so boring. I did it. Kind of. I'm getting it back.
This dude's boring.
This dude's boring. Oh, at some point, I'm going to make some more hot tea. Hey, I never had the ability to speak coherently.
I'll take that as an opportunity to also make more tea once you make it.
Okay.
Just because his throat's hurting doesn't mean that he can't speak coherently. He just can't intonate.
Well, no, but I've been flubbing worse sentences. Yeah.
Flub.
He's living as she would have wanted. Of course, that interested me too. Summer. Ugh. An image of her as she was then flashed through my mind. I was trying to get to Victor Concordia so that I could learn about the work that Karisu Makise had been doing. I wanted to try to do it myself. Of course, I wasn't a genius like Karisu. I knew there was no way I'd ever be able to do exactly what she did. But if I can even do 10% of it, honestly, I'm amazed that I've recovered so well. I thought that to myself and chuckled, just as a voice called to me from across the lobby. Okay, so he's not a depressive maniac yet. He's the correct amount of sad.
But he's still giving up.
Yes, he gave up, which is bad, and he shouldn't do that because every time he does, disaster befalls him.
Hey, like, last time he gave up, he had a baby with Lukaku. So
Oh.
What?
We're talking about how whenever he gives up, it's the worst possible thing.
Dude, my area was all like, it's okay to give up. My area, what do you mean? Okabe never gives up.
He did not go back 344 days. This was him declining Suzuwa's offer. I think the 344 days is how long he has pretty much to decide, like, that he wants to go back and save Karisu. I think that avenue is still open to him. So he has like half a year. And it's been almost half a year.
it's been 3 months.
Yeah.
I think your fingers need to get on a, like, if they're fat fingering numbers like that, they need to get a rigorous diet and exercise routine. Anywho.
You
Yeah.
just like close and open your hands. That's your
That
finger.
pray the
exercise
calories
routine.
away.
Yeah, or, dude, I don't know what it was.
Finger push-ups.
But, like, this little finger dance here was just all the rage in, like, elementary school, and I haven't thought about it since then. Just like, I don't know what this is, but I like it. And I also remember a lot, this was one of my favorite things, and this is all flooding back to me, was putting my hand in my sleeve like this, and having a little sleeve puppet. I think it was called Jeffrey. I like the name Jeffrey. Anyway, that was a weirdly intimate personal detail that I haven't thought about since elementary school. Anywho, I thought that, oh,
ちょっとそこの方
it's a chick. Wait, if this is Professor,
Sure.
who's Professor?
No, the professor's a dude.
What?
Professor's a dude, but the professor has an assistant.
Who's me? I thought. Huh?
Well, no, you want to be the assistant.
Oh. This is a new one.
Yeah.
Well, should take the new one.
I mean, listen, Karisu's dead right now.
That's true. I think I don't know how permanent of a fixture that's gonna be.
I mean, Ivan, if you want to take another one, go ahead. You know, take it maybe as a graduation gift from me to you. But You know, if
Uh,
there's another lady that shows up, I'm sorry, but I'll have to take that one.
That sounds good.
I mean, dude, based on the opening alone, you know, we at least have
A couple
3 new
more.
characters. We've heard about a professor.
Right.
We have this assistant, and then the as Brandon I think pointed out earlier, Suzu's mom.
It's got it going on. Also, Suzu's mom. Since when?
Brandon said that earlier because her name in the opening was Amane.
Yeah,
Oh.
and Suzu took her mom's name. I think it's the same one from the spin-off, from My Darling's Embrace. Is it?
That would be really neat.
I think it was.
I'm not gonna answer that question because I don't know.
But if the under the assumption that the professor is a dude, I'd like to up the testosterone of my voice.
Oh,
voices.
absolutely, yeah, that'd
So
be
I'll
good.
leave I would like to tap out of the.
All
battle
right,
for this
all right.
character.
But Ivan, we've been, but Clan ad, dude, we've been labbing it out.
There is Clan. I know. I do have more female voices.
Anyway, yeah.
So
I mean,
Martin,
right?
go
I
for
feel
it.
like I've hit. I mean, I've hit my max capacity for female voices.
Really?
But, well, a few octaves higher Karisu voice, the sad. I mean, honestly, I don't really do that many different intonations, but I guess I could do a falsetto one, which I haven't done yet.
Do whatever you do.
All right, I'll make it up when I actually get to a line,
All right,
and then just stick with that.
sure. I mean, I'm amazing at sticking with voices always, and I never change them ever. And as soon as I say the first thing, I always stick to that. So, take a
Well, I'll stick to it to the best of my ability. God.
what? No, I'm saying that if you want to change it later, go for it. I don't care. I look up and see a young, or I looked up. Why is he talking in the past tense? I saw a young girl approaching from the elevator hall. She was short and petite. Everything about her was small, including her
Except for
brain.
eyebrows.
Oh. Yeah, she actually has defined eyebrows. That's new for a Stein character. Anyway. I could make out a few of the curves that don't appear until after puberty, so at least she wasn't in elementary school, but maybe middle school? For someone with such a cute face, she clearly didn't care about her appearance. Her hair wasn't styled that flowed down her back. Even I could tell her clothes weren't very fashionable.
Excuse me, where's the staff room?
1 second, girl.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna knock that one down a little bit. This is the ATF seminar. Clearly not a place where a middle school girl belonged. She probably just come to the wrong place.
I know that. How many times am I gonna have to say this?
This is the first time you said it to me.
And you're the fourth person I've said it to since I got here.
Too close. Irritated, she pulled a card out of her jacket. It was one of the IDs given out to uninvited guests. Her name and
Uninvited.
oh, nice. Her name and the name of her workplace were written on the front. Usually you give them a deck of 52 to pick from. No, huh? Victor Concordia University, USA. He's graduating from an American university. And whether or not it's Mormon is up in the air, so we can chuck possibly Mormon on there. Brain Science Institute. Oh, we're gonna be hanging out a lot, aren't we?
Dang, brain science.
Victor Concordia University, USA. Brain Science Institute. Mayuri, what's brain science?
Brain science, a field of study that researches animal brains, also called neuroscience. It investigates the brain from a number of perspectives, including biology, genetics, medicine, psychology, and electrical engineering.
I think it's called neuroscience.
Oh, Mormon? Okay. So, how did the Mormon...
Steven, the copy pasta.
He can type it, dude. But I don't remember how the possibly Mormon joke started, but they were talking about Karisu's education or something.
I think it was just a joke at Fat Daddy Strikes.
Perhaps. Huh? You can do either one. Anyway. I look at the card and then at her, then back in the card, and then back at her, and then back at the card and back at her. And this continues for some time until finally I realized. Oh, so that's what it looks like. I mean, so that's it. Where'd you find this card? Oh, thanks for bringing it back.
Yeah, I've done it 3 times already too.
Dang, dejected face.
I really like that every single person you talk to, it's like, oh, thank you for bringing this card to me. I will return it to its proper owner. There you go. She sighed and showed me another card. This one was a photo ID from Victor Concordia Universities. Huh? What? It was the same ID I'd seen Carissa holding before on another world line. The photo on the card, yeah, that was definitely her. Alright, but show me the mind upload scan of John McCain's brain tumor. I mean, your brain scan.
That's it. The brain upload scan of John McCain's brain tumor.
That was what was published in that Carissa article, dude. I was going back to those old the stream highlights videos, and I think one of the first things of any highlight thing I made was just the cold open of, that's it, you found it, the mind upload scan of John McCain's brain tumor. So if you're,
I really like that video. It's just like the weird video game thing is so funny.
yeah, just like Sam Hyde's Odd Doom clone.
It's like complete schizo nonsense.
Yeah, it's
Like you're going around like vaping at doors to open them,
it's so
and
odd.
then like finding.
Ignore
he's
us.
Talking in like fake jive. I remember he says like bric-a-brac at some point.
That's what he. Yeah, it's like find that bric-a-brac and bring it back.
He's like,
Yeah.
Maho here. What the hell?
Yo, what up, Maho?
That's my name, Maho Hiato. I'll say it to you now because nobody's ever been able to read it right. Not in Japanese or English.
Certainly not in English. And you're from Victor Concordia University Middle School?
Stop messing around. Universities don't have middle schools.
That's true. Then you skipped a bunch of grades? Unlike in Japan, it wasn't uncommon for Americans to skip grades. Carissa had made it to university at age 17. Through bribery, I think. But still, a girl this young working in a university lab?
Can I ask you something?
You just did. I mean, sure.
Can I ask another one? You're probably,
No, go ahead.
you're probably feeling pretty shocked right now, right? Let me guess. Small child like this can't believe it, right?
If you're going to imitate me, make the voice lower.
No, I can't do that. I'm stuck here. Oh, are you one of those? She must be amazing to be able to do that at her age types.
Well, get over yourself. Ha. She got me.
Look here, closely.
The girl Maho Hiajo pointed at the port of
the word, dude.
What? What?
Keep reading.
Oh, pointed to the part of the ID with her slender fingers. Ding, 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 ding.
Take a
free,
shot every time they say slender.
Free round of drinks for everybody. They said slender again.
Speaking of saying words, what's the word of the day?
Ooh, good question. Word of the day is...
This one's pretty common.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, I mean, it's specific but common.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the definitions.
Peach.
It's peach, but peach in like to inform against, betray, to turn informer, blab.
Mm.
Okay. Wait,
What was
betray.
it?
Peach. It says peach isn't like to inform against. Like to betray is the synonym for this team. But if the word peach shows up at all,
Well, peach is a homophone, or it's spelled the same, but it means something different.
and a homonym is a thing that sounds the same but means something different. Anyway, I don't know about homonyms, but I know about homophones. It could happen, yeah. I mean, yeah, because like aren't Okabe's parents like fruit, like a fruit stall vendor?
I'm gonna peach on your mom today.
Betray? You're going to stab her like the imposter from Among Us, Ivan? Is that what you're going to do to my mother?
I think you mean from Amogus, or as some might
Megis.
say, Megis.
Metis.
Yeah, that's really odd.
Megis.
I think homonym is the.
It's a homophone.
Hopefully not in this game. I hope Moeka gets the time and respect she deserves.
Dude, we missed this chick's birthday by 21 days. Oh my
21?
god.
Ooh, that was a falsetto. Anyway, the girl Maho Hiajo pointed to the part of her ID with her slender fingers. She was born in 1989 and it was 2010, so you're 21 years old.
Thank goodness.
Don't thank goodness me.
In other words, I'm an adult woman. I'm not in middle school. And of course, not in elementary school or daycare either.
And then she puffed out her chest. There wasn't much to say, but I could imagine her saying, Okabe.
No.
I was gonna.
Well, it's your impression of me, but
I
also I think
can't.
my falsetto is even higher than Sue's was.
Yeah, I can't do it, dude. I could imagine her saying,
Maybe bigger when I'm not wearing gloves. They're huge. Me. Oh, come here.
Beep, 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 beep. What's the look supposed to mean?
"Oh no, sorry, I apologize. I couldn't believe it. She was older than me. If Dora was here, he'd be dancing around screaming, 'Legal lolly for the win!'
What does for the win mean, dude?
I don't know, Mayuri, what does for the win mean?
The tip is for legal lolly, and for the winner
both.
separate.
I wish it was legal
Whoa.
lolly for the win was the entire tip.
For the win, net slang used to express excitement about a positive event or experience, abbreviated FTW.
No,
Wait, this is
he's
very
saying
important.
legal because he's not a pedophile.
Yeah, wait, this is very, very important. Hold on. Stein. I can't look anything up. Okay, when did Steins Gate Zero come out? When did this visual novel release? Because think about it. We had all of the 2010. What?
I think it came out 2015.
2015. Okay. So we have we have our net slang, right? I'm thinking like
Are we gonna get
we're gonna get
TikToks in
new,
here?
updated.
And
net
not
slang.
TikToks, we get Vines in here.
I think we can get vines. I think this is Vine time.
At the very least, we can expect a good 21 and maybe a
21?
Rickroll here or there.
Yeah, certainly a Rickroll. I think you could have done a Rickroll in the old or in Steins Gate.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think 2015 those is a riper age for them to include a Rickroll in the game.
What character could you possibly be referring to?
Yeah, if anything, you should make fun of the Persona fan for that.
Whoa! You know, Ethan, it's funny you should show up. I was just talking, or not just, but I was mentioning that I didn't think, like, even though I didn't think you were showing up. I mentioned that before.
Advertising.
Oh, boo, you're advertising. Although I appreciate it, thank you. Alright. I hope we get updated internet
Oh, there was
slang.
another one there.
What?
There was another dip there, dude.
Another. Oh. Ah, you came at the perfect time.
Mary, what's a legal lolly?
Legal lolly refers to a character in anime or manga who appears to be no older than an elementary schooler, but is in fact over the legal age of 20.
Thank you, Mayuri. Whoa. That'd be awesome. That'd be nuts. Anyway, wait, did you say this already? Hey, Jonah. Martin?
Okay. I'm just reading chat. It's 'cause-
What?
Steven and David are making me laugh.
That's concerning. Oh, I can see why. I like ignored that. I'm like, this is not Persona 3. Brain, ignore message.
No, it doesn't matter, I guess. I get the same thing all around the world, no matter where I go.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I also get my eyebrows are big. But did
Your
you say
eyebrows are
something?
big.
What?
No, I didn't. Still at the Brain Science Institute? That's where Karisu worked. Which means this person, I think, Person? Probably. Might know a lot about Kurisu. I hold back the impulse to start badgering her with questions. Wait, he can restrain himself in this game? Damn. These months have been hard on him.
Yeah, character deaths
Really?
probably, are pretty hard. He's stuck.
Adam
Sorry.
is gay.
No.
No, I can't let you do that, Ivan. If I hate it, I can't let it happen to anyone else.
I
Fine,
hate
then
seeing people
Adam
get...
and Martin are gay.
No.
I keep putting these away. I don't know why I do that. I just need to rip them back out every 5 seconds.
You should you should store them outside of your room, so whenever they use that, they waste
I have to-
you waste like an extra couple minutes going to
I'm going
grab
to
them,
get them. Anyway,
and then also going to put them away again.
I look at the pamphlet with the seminar schedules. Victor Concordia's lecture was the last one for the day and was clearly intended to be the biggest. Was this Maho Hiao Jo girl going to give a lecture? Just like Kurisu had done at the summer convention, except I bet you $1 million that this little kid is not going to rap. Kurisu's bars were fire. No, wait, that's wrong. That never happened.
Alright,
should-
nah,
Never
Steven,
happened. I never did the rap. I have the lyrics written down somewhere.
I
But...
would never be gay, Steven. I am the antithesis of gay. I am
Super straight.
I am straight as a curve on a cone. There you go.
I like that.
Because a straight line on a cone is a curve. Oof. Damn.
Yeah, Ethan,
Math
it's
fact for you.
it's Maho. You know. You know.
Maho.
In Kurisu, in my case, I never gave any lectures over the summer. That happened in the Alpha World Line. In the world line I inhabited now, before the summer convention, she'd already been murdered by me. I killed her. Are you giving the lecture today?
No, I'm an assistant. I'm as an assistant. Oh, and also a translator too.
Whoa, very smooth. I like the game's menus. Oh, the professor? Or, don't confirm that, we don't know that yet. But anyway. I look at the pamphlet again and saw that the lecturer was a man named Alexis Leskinen. Alexis Leskinen. That's an... Alexis
Let's
Leskinen.
get it.
Let's get it.
Alexis, get it. A professor at Victor Concordia University and the chief researcher of the Brain Science Institute. The topic is the artificial intelligence revolution, huh? Yeah, sounds pretty interesting.
I hope that the whole time travel gimmick is completely dropped and it's only AI.
It's only robot stuff.
Only AI. Like,
It's
time travel
only
gone.
AI.
Basically never existed. AI is all that matters.
It's like Alicization.
Shut
It's just
up!
the
Why?
best.
Oh, the only AI thing. You have Terminator, you have RoboCop, you have anything. You have so many robot.
Well, one of
media.
them is
You
clearly
have
better than the other
Futurama.
ones, dude.
You have.
You have Sword Art Online.
There's so many good robots in the world. Why do you have to pick the one that
Yeah,
doesn't look like a
like,
robot? I
Sword
like
Art-
the ones that look like little boxes with little antennas with red balls at the
Well,
end.
like,
and they go
no,
beep, boop.
dude. You know what robots look like robots?
The robots
robot
and
that
robots.
the robot that hold on, wait a second. Oh, hold on, well, brain fart. The robot that Akiko Kayaba inhabited. Remember that robot?
Yes.
That
Saint
blew up and
Akihiko
the
Kayaba.
power blew up. But he
Dudes,
still managed to
SAO
control it.
spoilers. Stop. If... Anyway.
You're spoiling it for our wonderful potential sort of online viewers.
I mean, that was
who
that
are
was
watching.
complete gibberish, and even like if you describe the scene in detail, it does not make any sense even in context. And I will.
think that we should start. We should like get a different series going on Sunday mornings where we just stream a visual novel in quotes, but it's just us streaming all of Sword Art Online on Twitch.
This SAO visual novel that the anime was based on.
Where like I just sort of have like a little PowerPoint clicker, where it just sort of goes like it skips forward 10 seconds, and I do it like a visual novel and read all the
And you
dialogue.
pre-record like just some
I would have voiced
reactions
the
that
line.
loop.
No.
Oh, the staff room, right? I leave Maho over to the elevator hall and showed her where the staff room was.
No, can you please stop referring to me as your hoe? Anyway, thanks.
I wasn't referring to as Yoho, it's Maho. That's her name. I had no reason to hang around her any further. I said goodbye and was just about to turn around. Just then, the elevator opened. A woman emerged. The instant I saw her face, every hair on my body stood on end. Wear
Oh.
more clothes. Oh,
It's
that's a shirt.
almost a suit. Yeah.
You got a weird looking phone. Not even a camera on it.
Front-facing camera only.
Wicked Curio was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. Calm down. This is the Beta World line. Mayuri is alive. Moek is not gonna kill her.
Yes.
Our eyes meet, and if this is her theme song, I'm so down. The eyes on the other side of her glasses were as dead as ever, and it was impossible to tell what she was thinking. I frantically averted my gaze before she realized something was wrong. She tilted her head for a second, but quickly lost interest in me and turned towards Maho. Whoa.
Back sprites. Holy crap. 2015 is truly a different time.
Mm.
Oh, you're with the magazine, right?
I'm here about that interview.
Even in this world line, Moeka still only spoke in faint whispers.
Dr. Leskine isn't here yet. Maybe a minute.
Dr. S get it.
Okay.
Now, if you want, I can go on over to the system until he gets here.
Thank you.
I don't think that is in any way what that means, no. The two of them disappeared into the staff room. As I watched them leave, I took a deep breath. Hate to see him go, etc. I tried to calm down, but it wasn't working.
Hate to see him go. Love to watch him.
Love to watch him leave. Is it going to be you again? It was a terrible feeling, like a cold finger tracing the wounds in my heart. That night when the terrorist threat shut down all the trains in Akihabara. That awful night when I just knew something was going to happen. Are you going to do it here? Or are you going to do it again here? Or was I just imagining things? Was she just a magazine reporter now instead of a Col0n rounder? Mayuri, I know you don't know, but what's a Col0n rounder? Oh.
Rounder.
Let's start with Col0n, why don't we?
Col0n, fictional, the European Laboratory of Nuclear Research. Col0n, however, is not an acronym for the group. This group. It comes from the French Société Européenne de Recherche Nucléaire, European Society for Nuclear Research. Its predecessor group, the lab consists of the world's largest particle accelerator in the outskirts of Geneva, Switzerland. It crosses the border between France and Switzerland, and there's a bank, library, post office, and living quarters located at the grounds. Research teams from all over the world, but particularly the 19 countries of Europe, get here to perform experiments in elementary particle physics. Several thousand people work at CERN.
Huh. Okay. Also, that's a very good French accent.
I already took AP French.
I did. Damn. Rounder, fictional and an unofficial group that works for CERN. It is, in theory, an independent group that does technology research. Rounders are deployed all over the world, and their exact numbers are unknown. Their real objective is to recover IBM 5100s, the only machines capable of hacking CERN's hidden database, as well as crushing any attempts at the time machine research around the world, and taking scientists back to work for CERN. They are, in essence, mercenaries who are capable of using force if necessary. Some of the members on the bottom rung do their work without ever meeting another rounder face to face.
And that would be Moeka.
I have to go and pick up my brother from his friend's house.
What the hell?
Okay, how far does his friend live?
Solid 17 minutes away.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god. Alright,
Is there no whistling out of that?
yeah, nah, there ain't.
Damn.
Your brother's cringe.
Very. Damn it, that's at least half an hour minimum.
I mean, we could do some stalling.
I'm down.
Or we could just end the stream after an hour, but I think stalling works
That
better.
would make me very sad. Do you guys got anything going on tomorrow morning?
Well, yeah, no, we gotta pick up our diplomas from school.
Oh shit, when's that?
We gotta do it at 8 o'clock.
a.m. I mean, I'm open basically anytime after that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go make some tea, go to the bathroom, go to the BRB screen. However long this takes, we can just hang out. Oh, that would be the perfect time to do this. Oh man. You're right, that's a good idea, Brandon. Sorry that wasn't all it's cracked up to be. But yeah, we'll watch him. Sans Ivan.
I'm sorry about that, but like it's
I know, there's nothing you can do about it.
All right, I'm going to speed run. All right, I will see you guys in a bit.
Okie dokie. Drive safe, but really fast. Okay.
60, stop. 60, stop. 60, stop.
Okay. I am gonna get some tea. I'll be back. We are in no rush, of course. And if you want to like pop back in half an hour, that would be acceptable. But I might do something real stupid. We might watch the auditions. I haven't completely decided yet, but I want some tea. So I'll be about 5 minutes myself.
I'll be the audience in-flight entertainment.
If you'd like to do that, you're
You
welcome.
can call me entertaining.
People can call you that. It's just whether or not it's true. Haha. Okay. What the music? Need to play something while I'm going. Hold on 1 second. I'm not finding anything.
You could just do cycle on loop.
Or not that. Come on, Adam, something. All right, that'll do. I'll be a couple minutes.
Yeah, actually thinking about it, I haven't done auditions either because it's not that I've been busy, but I've just been more willing to do other things, I guess. Like, I don't know. I haven't done auditions either. If anything, I think Adam just wasn't particularly happy with the lack. There was a little bit of a lack of turnout, so I don't know. I mean, the only person who I think really was able to do one was like Brandon. You know, I mean, yeah, I've been. Yeah, and even then, I think Deca was embarrassed of his, so who knows? Also, what music's Adam playing? Yeah, I can't tell. I mean, I was just gonna ask Adam jokingly, "Hey, could I do my auditions live?" Because I actually want to tell you guys this. I originally wanted to like dub over an entire Steins Gate episode with auditions. Like that's my ideal plan. Is like if I was able to like actually have the time and like put it together. Is I wanted to do an entire episode, but one, I don't know if we're legally allowed to stream that. Two, live auditions aren't a bad idea. Two, I mean, doing it for every single character for an entire episode and lip syncing that sounds like hell, editing wise. And 3, you know, I don't know how exactly to even download a whole episode. Because I mean, I think it'd just be funny to do my impression of everyone else's impressions, live. Because, I mean, as you already heard, I feel like my Suzu impression will be very familiar to what you've heard earlier, and I have no idea how I'm gonna recreate Ivan's Myriad Fairs, but I really find it fun to try. And obviously I've done Okabe for the actual stream before, and Lukaku is just Nakabashi, so I don't know. Yeah, we're doing it live. I think that, if anything, yeah, I think that'd be funner. Is actually doing it live. Hold on. Let's bring this up to Adam when he gets back. Because I mean, we could just follow the form and like say it out loud, like live. I wouldn't mind that. We're doing it live. Fuck it. Yeah. Yeah, no. I think we can just watch the video just for funsies, but we could, yeah. Well, I mean, I was gonna do everyone because I feel like that's what would be most fun for me, and I think my me impressions will be impeccable, but I mean, honestly, just pick your favorites, really. At least that's what I would do. I mean, the auditions were the main purpose of them was to allow you guys to make fun of us three and like mock our impressions. And yeah, if anything, it's just like it's an excuse for me to be like, okay, guys, today I'm going to be doing my evil laugh now. That's the best one I can do. Come on, don't judge me. You know, like just making fun of that Adam guy, or you could do a Moeka impression. Say I can't tell the difference between this and Kurisu. I don't know. Anything. Just make fun of us. That's all you. That's all you gotta do. You don't need to actually do a good impression, because that's not the point. The point is mockery, and by mockery we mean comedy, of course. Hold on, I'm gonna go into one of Adam's streams and actually, or not Adam's streams, Adam's archive, and listen to how he does Okabe again. Because I've kind of forgotten. I haven't heard it in like 3 weeks, and I wonder whose fault that is. We can improv it. I couldn't really. Okay, wait. That's what he sounds like. Ah. Yeah, I think he's just taking his sweet time boiling water. Because tea actually takes a little while long to make. All right, yeah, it seems like we're doing it live. We just actually need to. Guess who's back?
Tonight is just not my night, is it?
Tonight is tonight. The creeper's gonna kill us. Stuff.
And just when I thought
So-
it couldn't get any worse, Martin starts singing. Okay.
Well, hey, I have a little proposition that might lift your spirits in the meantime.
Oh, sure.
So, first off,
Yes,
know,
yes,
I-
1,000
let's-
times, yes. Sorry, what?
Let's watch Brandon's audition video. But second off, before we do that, let me explain to you this. I was originally gonna ask if I could just do my audition live because I was never able to prepare one, but I still wanted to do the impressions of everybody else. And
Okay.
I was talking to that like while you were gone, and everyone else was just like, "Oh wait, we weren't able to do one either. Could we also do it live?"
Yeah, okay. I like this. Live auditions, it gives me a chance to just sit back, breathe, drink my hot fruit-flavored tea with honey and sugar and get all cozy and
So I mean,
let
you know,
everyone else do all the heavy lifting. I think that's a wonderful idea. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And again, you can do whatever you want. It doesn't have to be like a played straight audition from the form. Do like,
Right.
if anything, I almost want to hear an impression contest of what I'm supposed to sound like or what Ivan's supposed to sound like or Martin and stuff. So I think it's a wonderful idea.
So everyone who wants to do an audition.
Whoa, are we
Okay.
supposed to watch Brandon's first?
Well, first off, let's watch Brandon's.
Okay,
But-
yeah, slow your roll. Hold on. Because we got some time to kill here. Although I did a
And
decent
actually,
job killing some, preparing my tea. All right, let me turn that off. Let me get this ready. Let me go to my Google Drive. I want to make sure this is prepared before I switch to it because I don't want people looking at my files and stuff. It's embarrassing.
it's scary.
A little bit because I don't know what's on here. Shaders and Optifine.
Scary.
Let's see. Search and Drive. Or that should. What did I call the folder? Oh, audition submissions, but with a semicolon because I'm very smart and clever. Okay, so we have Brandon's, we have Decca's, and Jonah's. Those are the ones we have to watch. And then we can have live ones, Martin's, and then everybody else's, whoever wants to do one, or just come in, say hi, do dumb impressions, leave, whatever people want. I'm in this, but you're right. It did lift my spirits. I'm in a much better mood. Thank you, guys.
All right, let's watch those videos first.
All right, so Decca submitted first, so we will watch.
He said he was embarrassed of his. So
Okay, I just
Okay,
opened it and it's
no.
already a winner. So I'm Decca's.
could you stream it somehow at the same time to me? So that I
Oh
don't have
yeah,
to...
I could. I think if I just share my Chrome window.
yeah.
Let's do that then. Bang. Bang, bang. Okay, and this should work. Right? Everyone can see everything. We're all good. So I think right now he has nothing to be embarrassed about. All right, you getting audio?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. So this is Dekus. He's not here. I'm sure we will send this to him and be
In
nice
due time.
anyway. I'll just read it. My
Red's
favorite
your
color
favorite
is
color?
red.
That's awesome. Same, bro.
My favorite tractor model is the Kubota Dream X tractor. That's a decent one.
It's a good track.
It's like a C tier, I think. Maybe B. My least favorite tractor model is the 40 Series Model 4053 midsize tractor because it's orange and ugly like my phone case. Okay, at least we can agree on a least favorite. My favorite tractor model is again the Kubota Dream X tractor. I have a 5-star island in Tomodachi Crossing New Life. I have played Steins Gate and I love Lukaku. Oh, you just made me. No, you asshole. Fuck. No. I would like to audition for the part of Ivan because they're not funny. Taking over for my preferred cast member would make the streams better because it will make the streams funnier. Now for the impression.
Hello,
Hello.
I am Avery. I like beans. Have you ever eaten beans?
Never.
I never
Beans are
had.
delicious.
What?
What's up? I'm Bear's dad. I need no introduction. Oh, I'm Mr. Braun.
I think he's mixing them up a little
I
bit.
also need no introduction.
Or either that or it's a new direction for all of Ivan's voices.
I'm fucking
It's a new
retarded.
direction.
No, I can't say that. I need to stretch this out into a minute. So, how's your day, Adam?
Good. Well, not all it's cracked up to be. But...
That's good.
Oh.
All right.
I don't think he
Please
cares.
accept me.
Ow.
That was really good. That was a really good
That
audition.
yeah, I don't know why he's embarrassed of that. Maybe the impressions at the end, but honestly, that was hilarious. I would like to take over for the part of Arvin because they're not funny. Damn. That poor Ivan.
I mean, it was a little bit out of nowhere, but it was really funny.
I think I would have found it equally funny if it was me. But, well, actually, no, because I would have
Yeah.
expected it to be me or you. But going after Ivan is not something that people
here's the thing,
typically have the
not a
guts
lot
to
of people
do.
not a lot of people have the cojones to go after Ivan because,
Yeah.
you know, he's a very scary man. But, I mean...
But yeah, that was awesome. All right. Ivan does have a... All right, so here's Brandon's audition. I've heard him talk on and on and on about how good his audition is, how good he is, and about how cool he is, and how
successful
and
parentheses.
very, yeah, you know, just typical Brandon fare. But I hope
Listen, I have faith in Brandon. You know, I think he's a good guy. I mean, I've seen talent before. I think his Worm during High School Musical was, you know, the peak of comedy. And yeah, you know, I'm really excited to see what the turnout for this audition.
even Brandon thinks Brandon's predictable at this point. But I will be unpredictable and say I'm looking forward to this. It's gonna be really fun.
Alrighty then, boys. Hello. Hi, my name is Brandon. My Twitch username is Where the Heck is Brandon. 19, make music. My favorite color is...
All the colors of the wind.
My favorite tractors are from the movie Cars.
Oh,
because
good
they're literally
tractors.
cows, which implies that every other car in the movie eats tractors, which is pretty metal. More
Very
importantly,
metal.
my least favorite tractor is Terrence from Thomas and Friends.
What?
Terrence sucks. He big dumb. In every iteration, Terrence has just been awful. He went from like creepy neighbor, creepy uncle, Jeff the Killer, to the most villainous of them all, Benedict Cumberbatch. And
Scary.
again, eating tractors is metal, so my favorite tractors are from Cars. I should probably let you know that I have no allergies, so make sure there isn't nothing on the stream, or else I will be arrested.
Uh-oh, I should remove the do
I do
nothing
have prior
reward.
acting experience. I was on Shake It Up. You may have heard of it. It's kind of a big deal. And I made
That is true, by the
hit
way.
song Bohemian Rhapsody, the Among Us parody of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Also
which is
true.
Near and dear to my heart. I would like to audition for all the roles because I genuinely believe that everything is better with Brandon, and I stand by that. If the stream was only me, no offense, but it would be way, way better. Nothing against the current cast, but what's a king to a god? Come on. Priority doesn't
Saying that a
lie for like which one I want more than the others because I'm planning to get all the roles at once. Before I start my audition, I just like to go over a little bit of my prep, show how I really got into the character, and show that I really own these roles.
Method acting. Damn you,
I decided
Stanislavski,
if I
son of
really
a.
wanted to get this role, I would need to abandon my former self and become one with the roles of Ivan,
Oh shit.
Martin,
Oh shit.
and of course, Adam himself. However, I had one major thing stopping me, and I knew if I wanted this role, I had to go all in.
Oh. I hung out with him recently. I didn't even comment
Now
on
that
that.
was over with,
Or no, wait, no, yeah, I
began
did.
my preparation for Ivan. It was clear to me immediately that the first thing I would have to do
That's the one.
is that I would have to buy a gun.
That is the gun that I kept putting in Mayuri's
My plan
hand.
for Ivan involved making a gun, so I invented the Future Gadget 6969V4.20 Gunifier, and after about 3 business minutes my gun was here. And it turned out pretty good, I think.
Whoa.
I had to study cat girls in their natural habitat, so I read up as much as I could about these strange creatures. In order to not steal Ivan's girl Vanilla, I studied cinnamon instead.
Ha!
And
Hey, that's
I
mine!
used the traditional ritual.
Fascinating.
Hey, back off.
Martin was tricky. He's a really good actor, so in order to play him, I had to be an even better actor. I studied and studied until it finally all clicked. There was only one way to play this part.
Hold on, I'm so sorry. I want to turn this up. Also, I think he made the backing tracks you're hearing, so I'm just gonna compliment him for that while I'm messing with the audio here. Damn, dude, dedication. I hate what he's going to do to me.
The final step was the hardest of all. In fact, I had to go where I've never gone before.
It's a dark place.
Google.
Finally, I began my prep for Adam. I had to recreate his diet to get the real feel for what he goes through.
Adam.
Many
plays in
roles
the
require
play,
you to
too.
get over feelings of shame and embarrassment, but this role required me to grab some of it back. I needed to be extremely embarrassed by every little thing, so I contacted everyone I could. The final step was to get into the political mindset of this man, so I took to Reddit. I wanted
Hey,
to get a more full understanding of exactly
I
what
don't
I
use
needed to believe.
Reddit.
So I found my way to r/Republicans. While I was there, I found out that I'm not the Lord and Savior. That title goes to a much older, much more orange man.
Finally, I knew I was ready for the audition. So here I am, auditioning for the role of Col0n. Every time. Just that I'm late, it's like occasionally. It doesn't mean you get the right to act like this. That you're doing this all the dang time. I cannot believe it's just that you act like this all the time. Please, it's completely ridiculous. Can you just stop? It's completely ridiculous. Just stop, dude. This is you. You're gonna bring up that now. This is you. You're so dumb. Dumb. You're wearing now you're gonna bring that up. Dumb. La 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 la. Dumb. La 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 la. Dumb. 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 Dumb.
What the hell?
Thank you. And I hope to hear back from you soon regarding this audition.
I'd say that's pretty accurate.
Okay, that was awesome. I love that. All of like seeing the like seeing the stuff, like, seeing what you made, Martin, seeing what Jaden made, and all that, like all these videos recently, it makes me want to get back into actually making a video with a script and editing and stuff like that. But more importantly, goddamn, that was fucking rad. I don't use Reddit. And way to
Well, no,
out
I think
me.
it's more so about the r/Republican though.
I know, but way to out me for my. Oh, there's also a shorter alternate version of the actual edition. Oh.
I sent Brandon in that photo.
You're a dead man.
Well, not that photos in particular. I was talking about the one with the suit, not the bro. Imagine losing in Mario 64.
No, not
He
you.
put that.
Brandon's a dead man.
Oh,
Okay, but speaking of dead men, Jonah. This is Jonah's audition. Brandon, this is awesome. That was so insane. I love it. It's really cool. The paper mache gun. Like, it was a whole bunch of little things. Like 3 business minutes.
I
Like,
started sweating when I saw GA.
Yeah. I was wondering what he was, or what that was supposed to be.
A.
Oh. Oh, okay. For most roles, you have to give up a lot of shame and embarrassment. For this role, I had to do exactly the opposite. Very clever. Oh man. With that, I feel
Look,
bad for
actual-
flubbing these auditions in terms of like the follow through. I'll see if I can't do something nice for everyone that submitted something though, and we'll do the live performance thing. Oh, all right. Oh, and here's Jonas. It's Higman highlighter man. He's around. He always says hi gamer, stuff like that. Anyway, here's Jonah.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy, Jonah. Insert last name here. Just doing the little, application for the Adam stream. And I know it said to start off, I believe, with saying our favorite tractor, which
He
for
would
me
actually know
is
this.
obviously the X9 1000. That's the John Deere one. It collects the most corn, the best corn, best type of harvesting of corn, so you can't really go wrong with it. And
He's
it
an
attaches to
agricultural
everything
scientist.
that was made from the 1960s to now. And my least favorite, the Sato Beaver S370. It is so bad. It looks so bad. If Dopey was a tractor, Dopey would be better. Would be a much better tractor.
Damn.
Now, again, my favorite tractor is the X9 1000 by John Deere. So, why am I applying? That's a good question. I'm applying because, well, I'm better than Adam, Ivan, and Martin. All three of them. All three of them combined in any possible way.
Let's go.
So,
hey,
why would I not want to show that I am better than them? So, the order is going to be Ivan.
Ooh, people want Ivan's spot.
Martin. Adam. Number 1 spot is Ivan. Number 2 spot is Martin. Number 3 spot is Adam. Ivan.
Taking a deep breath.
I don't really know. It's just a lot of stuff, and but they could do is Martin. I don't know, Okabe. A lot of stuff to do. But
It's you.
Itaru.
What voice is?
Or
Oh,
Daru,
that's
however you
Daru.
want to pronounce it.
Oh.
You know.
He's taking Dario in a direction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Arby's. And
That's not me.
Adam.
I thought that was me.
What's the deal with airline food?
What?
Sorry, coffee break. Let me go drink some water. Let me pee. Let me do my stuff.
I'm a busy man. I need to hydrate and urinate.
Ryu.
What's up, everyone? I'm back. Martin, who did he let in? Jonah? Again? Jeez. I need to get better friends. I need to get more people. But not too many. I don't want you bringing anyone in. No. Again, my favorite tractor is the John Deere X9 1000. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy.
Oh my god.
I don't call
I'm
him
gonna-
out by a name whenever the riffraff gets in my zone. But that I need better friends is, I think, something I've said a couple times. But damn, that was a pretty spot on impression of me. That makes me upset.
Again, all these auditions have been frighteningly accurate so far.
Yeah, are we getting predictable? Do we need to like
Do we
shake it
need-
up maybe?
No, that's Brandon's thing. Fuck. Well, that's why he wanted the audition. That's why we were holding auditions.
Man,
Because I didn't think we were doing good enough. And I think I see why. I mean, we've become so stale.
so predictable. Maybe it is time that we hang up our hats and let some other new people take over.
I mean, for all the people who actually submitted an audition, here's what I'm thinking. Decca, me, Jonah, Ivan, and then Brandon is you.
Oh, Decca is you. Brandon is. Oh wait, Jonah would be me, because that was a scarily good
No, Jonah
impression
would be
of-
Ivan.
Jonah,
Well,
Jonah be Ivan.
Yeah.
Either way, we'll get this one. We'll do this. Oh wait, live auditions, because you wanted to do one and I wanted to do one.
Yeah. Let's get into the live auditions while Ivan's still gone. So,
So do you want
anyone
to do
who
yours?
wants to do an audition, line up and mute yourself in general, and we'll pull you in. We'll save we'll save, I think, me for last, and Adam, you can do yours too if you want. I mean, for someone else's role.
I am not in any way prepared to do that in the slightest.
No. Oh yeah, because your voice is fucked.
Yes.
You know, I mean, I think I'm sure you can get an exception, but you know, anyone who wants to do one, get in general, mute yourself, and sorry, I just saw the my SCP got rejected thing on YouTube.
Oh, you did?
Ivan's brother showed me that earlier, like just the thumbnail thing. That was funny.
All right. Oh, if you're nervous, I mean, we'll do the Strummer first if he's less. Yeah, Strummer's a lot more eager to go. Yeah, we'll do that. And plus, we'll give you proper warning and all that stuff. And again, this is just going to be something that's silly and fun, and we're just doing it until Ivan gets back. So it need not be taken seriously in the slightest.
Again, even if you just got one good impression, you can just
you can just
impersonate like one person. You know, you don't have to audition for everybody.
Oh yeah, probably that'd be good. So you don't like hear yourself and me and Martin multiple times. But I'll try my best not to really talk at all, which is probably good for the throat anyway. But anyway, you want to get Strummer in here? See what he's got.
Yep.
Again, these do not have to be very long. It's not a huge.
I mean, I'm sure with the audition form, I mean, we can maybe, you know, forgive you if you don't want to state your favorite tractor at the moment. Just
Yeah.
'cause, you know,
In
it's a
fact,
little
you
bit
like just
personal, so saying
do
live.
whatever. The live ones are,
The
don't
live
have
ones
to
are a
follow
little
the
less
formula
rigorous.
at all if you don't want. Anyway, let's pull in Strummer. Hello.
Hello. How are you doing right now, Strummer?
Good. I got my idea all prepared.
Okie dokie. All right. We're excited. Does it require webcam, or are you just gonna do it auditorially?
I'll do actually simply because I was gonna do the webcam, but my idea does not work like that.
Okay.
Okay. So I am Strummer Cash, insert last name here, and I'm here to audition. My favorite tractor model is the Lamborghini Duettfire 9340 TTV Warrior because it's Italian, and any other tractor is my least favorite.
Damn, a condemnation of all tractors around the world. I like it. Bold. Please continue.
I'm a hack who specializes in drawing crude, bold artwork, and quite frankly, am not talented enough to hold an audition on my own. So I'm going to let my own characters do it. All right, boys, come in. Are we here? Yes. All right. We're ready to audition. You ready to audition? Yeah, I am. All right. So we were just handed a few lousy scripts by that one blob who was talking over us, and now we gotta go do some weird voices. Okay, so let's see. High-pitched rat. You think you got that? Yeah, I think I do. I do. Hey, give it up some prep. Come on, go sing a song. Okay.
On a dark and stormy night, while the tempest blows, if someone whistles, that's mysterious Mose. He sees all, knows all, gets in everywhere. Sometimes he may be hiding up on your stairs, so when you're going down the cellar, step behind of your toes, and if someone whistles, mysterious Mose.
Hey, good job with that. Good job, but I don't think you're gonna win it. Now go do a New Yorker accent, 'cause you know we got one New Yorker here, and we need a genuine New Yorker accent. Okay. Get over here. We need to go talk. You see that jaywalking you did over there? That's some brash stuff, kid. Got some good work in there. Come on. Take you over to get some ice cream. Jesus Christ, you sound like you're from Chicago, you twat. Get the hell out of here. And speaking of which, I need to get out of hell of here too. Jesus Christ, those two. Alright, that's my audition. I was too lazy to do it. Have fun with that.
I'm assuming it was going to be animated.
What?
Oh, wait, no, he just left.
Oh, I didn't even get time to
I'm assuming it was going to be.
Most likely. But what an insane, like, one-man band performance that was, just on the spot. Goodness gracious.
I mean, it's hard to do. It is hard to do impressions of characters impersonating other people. I don't know. But
right. There's that, and just the fact that, like, I am so impressed by the fact that whole scene he had in his head, which is oh god, Ivan's back. Okay, hello. Hi. We were doing live auditions. We watched Brandon, Jonah, and Decca's audition tapes. But I want to get right back into it. Anyway, Strummer just came in and did this crazy one-man band thing where he talked to himself as 3 different characters at the same time. It was nuts.
It was supposed to be animated, though, presumably, right? Because storyboarding, like the actual animation, would be a little bit. But I think overall for a live performance, I mean, yeah, no, good job, man.
Unfortunately, Brandon is right and self-complimenting this time. Anyway, do you guys want to get right back into it quickly? Because now Ivan's back. Time is of the essence.
Ivan, how are you feeling? Do you want to go through like 3 more live auditions?
Sure. I mean, I'm good with whatever. I'm fine either way.
Adam, you?
For me, I don't know that live auditions were part of the plan, and I think they were. I was doing them under the pretense that we'd just get right back into it as soon as Ivan got back. That was my plan. If you guys are cool with that.
It's a 2-episode. This is like America's Got Talent, but it's Steins Gate got auditions, and that was episode 1, and now there's the week-long intermission till episode 2 of Steins Gate got auditions.
We'll say that, and if you guys want to record it ahead of time, we can watch it next time. All right. Okay. Brandon told me to say something. I'm just gonna do it real quick. This is not legally binding at all, and is non-profit fan-based parody. Let's do this. I hereby, Scout's honor, solemnly swear, I hereby formally release the rights of the role, name, and likeness of Adam to Brandon, and he shall have full ownership of this stream and stream key at the close of the stream. Ha! Joke's on you. I left my stream key in my car. Anyway, Brandon. Brandon has surpassed me in skill for both Mario and the ability to be Adam. And this was all said in complete earnest and honesty, and you should believe every word I say. Okay, there you go.
Which is weird, because it wasn't legally binding at all in the first part. So like,
No, verbal
does it even
contracts are
really
not
count?
legally binding.
Yeah.
Needs to be written.
Anyway.
Either way,
Let me open up the Steins Gate Zero.
sorry for those who weren't able to do it. I guess it gives you more time to
do an
record
an
it, and
actual
you know
one.
what?
And for those that did the live one, feel free to do an actual one as well. I'm not gonna read that again. Sorry, you
I
guys keep
think
going.
what this means is that auditions might be a fun thing to just do periodically whenever people get around to it. I don't know.
Or just little video
Whenever people
submissions
have
and
the time.
stuff. I love that. This is like a cool little regular thing we can do. Yeah, we
I
can
know,
do more
Adam.
later.
This idea is so cool, I might have to steal it. Just
That's the
I
mark of
don't
a good
know.
idea.
Martin is known for stealing ideas.
I know. It's a habit of mine. I
I'm
don't
known
know.
for creating ideas.
He's an idea kleptomaniac.
Well, you know Marie from Breaking Bad. Like, it's kind of a thing. I'm seeing someone about it. Don't worry. Every guy.
Alrighty.
We got it.
Oh, let me stream this to you. Anyway, that was rad, and the Google Drive link is public, so if anyone here is just joining us now, and I'm mostly directing this at Ivan, if you want to watch Brandon's audition, it's up there, and it's it's insanely good. I just want to know what was being said in like the gibberish argument at the end. But anyway.
Well, all I really was able to make out was you're always late when you always do this, and just me calling you dumb, 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 dumb.
Okay.
Because I do actually use that word a lot, surprisingly.
I never say shut up or dude shut up. I don't say that.
Dude, what don't I say?
Well, during the audition, you didn't really say anything. You just kept on shooting people.
Anyway. Oh, everything's okay. No, even if Moeka was around her, we had nothing to do with Col0n anymore. Col0n wouldn't be watching us. I took another deep breath, grabbed some of the anxiety meds in my pocket, and swallowed them down with some mineral water I'd bought ahead of time. I love calling it mineral water.
Okabe's what's the thing that,
He needs pills, dude.
like the thing that Lucas was saying yesterday, or
What
like
would it be like?
not.
I can
You know?
run that circle, and me and Lucas were just telling everyone they need pills.
Oh, that.
Okabe, what? You're anxious? You need pills to fix that.
It would take 15 minutes for them to kick in. Those 15 minutes were always pretty rough. I laughed at myself a little and sat down in one of the reception desk's chairs. Bah! What the hell?
Just a quick save, or is that a phone sound?
That was
You
a
bring up
phone
the
sound from the game.
I hope that's not a phone sound. If it is, I hope we can change it. The table was filled with leaflets, pamphlets, and other things for the attendees.
Are you like able to bring up the
whoa!
phone? Whoa! Then. Can you
Oh yeah,
text
this
anyone
is
at any given point?
Suzu, mom. Oh.
Tutor Col0n, are things going okay with Mr. Seminar?
Yeah, no problem.
I see. That's great. Dude, texting now, not emailing?
Yeah,
What
this is way better. I can't wait to see what kind of seminar it will be.
Maybe she wishes she could have seen it too.
Like this picture of him is so depressing looking. Maybe a little too hard for you to follow. Trippy Red.
Stickers too.
Trippy, up carrot, trippy when Col0n, it doesn't make sense. You're right. Okay, I don't want to get in your way. Bye. Settings. What can we do on settings?
Wallpaper. Ooh. Whoa.
Damn. We get the ones from the first
Yeah, we have our wallpapers. Oh, it's the frogs.
I'm glad we get the frogs and the metal upa.
What are we thinking?
Adam, isn't your actual phone background that original one?
Yeah. Here, I can show you. Here, let me show you.
Here, let me show you.
This is, I don't know if you can see this even clearly at all, but it's the, this is the phone wallpaper I've got. And then this is the phone case. It's just geometric shapes, so it's my plausible deniability phone case. Because it's Epic Steins Gate, or sorry, Steins Gate Epic, John Teeter Epic. But, it also just kind of looks cool without it being Steins Gate related at all. I like this one.
Classic Pepe.
Rest in peace, Frog.
All the Pepes. Oh, ringtone. Ooh, it's the same ones. If you ever like hear your ringtone but without your phone ringing, or I don't know if this happens to anyone else, but I just kind of like get weirdo sort of chills when this plays.
Over the sky, more like in the sun.
What?
We can pick a new ringtone. If that would be heresy.
I'm good with a new one, so I might as well mix it up. New game, new phone, who dis.
I hope we can unlock or download more ringtones.
We can force new ringtones.
Clearly has the room.
I'm gonna start data digging and modding the game.
Are there any Steins Gate mods? Hold on.
I doubt it. Oh, Ivan, you remember when you tried to do that? Because I remember as soon as we saw backgrounds and ringtones, we wanted to put our own in. And we like sort of looked into that a little.
I think that we should try that again, but to more avail this time at some point.
The Steins Gate modding community is wild, bro.
Steins Gate mods.
My eyes wandered to one of the pamphlets. Nakabachi Theory and the Genealogy of Pseudoscience. This pamphlet was for Professor Izaki's seminar. Nakabachi Theory. The paper he'd announced in Russia. The paper held the key to creating a real time machine. On that day, July 28th, Nakabachi had stolen the paper from Kurisu, his own daughter, and left with it. I knew that. Only Nakabachi and I knew that. I flipped through the pamphlet. It was a brief introduction of the many forms of pseudoscience and fake scientific discoveries that had emerged since the start of the 20th century. On its own, it did make for interesting reading. And then at the end of the pamphlet, Nakabachi Theory was introduced as nothing more than another entry in that long list of fakes. So Dr. Nakabachi's time machine theory had been completely ignored by the academic world. All the glory, fame, and power he'd wanted so badly that he was willing to get rid of his own daughter, he didn't get any of it. And I'd heard rumors that after the announcement he'd been imprisoned in a Russian lab. To make it even funnier, he thought he was getting VIP treatment. For a short time, there were essays and interviews in bogus academic journals. Even there, it was obvious it had all gone to his head. The ironic thing is that Nakabachi Theory was completely correct and completely revolutionary. The Russian government was worried about it leaking, and the SVR was doing everything it could to keep it under wraps.
What?
Mayuri, what's the SVR?
SVR. The Service of External Reconnaissance of the Russian Federation, aka SVR, Russia's external intelligence agency. HQ is in Yasinovo in southern Moscow. After the old Soviet Committee for State Security, KGB, was disbanded, the new SVR was modeled after the KGB's first directorate. There are other intelligence agencies in Russia as well, such as the Main Intelligence Directorate, GRU, and the Federal Security Service, FSB. Each of them has their own territory and specialization.
Oh, I get it. Because the gloves of running urgently from Team Fortress 2 is a heavy weapon and Heavy's a communist of the group. I get it.
I liked one time.
And also the Killing Gloves of Boxing, KGB.
KGB, that one I know.
Me and Jaden were talking to like someone in line at the like one of the rehearsals for graduation, and we were like telling him that everyone else that was in line was a psyop planted there by the CIA, and that me and Jaden were FBI plants in the CIA psyop. That we're the only people here who's real, and that he needs to escape. They're all here to get at him.
So you're
and he's like,
pretending
you
to
know,
be
what's-
someone's raving
James Conner.
schizophrenic hallucination.
Yeah, so then he's like, you know, that makes me wonder what's the difference between the CIA and the FBI. And I explained, I like the way I put it, where it was, one's awesome cops, the other ones are awesome secret agents. That's the basic distinction between the CIA and FBI. I thought that was fun.
I mean, yeah.
The CIA is the police one, and the FBI is the secret
there,
agent one,
reverse
right?
it.
Nah, CIA is the secret
CIA
agent
is
one.
secret. FBI are just government, higher up government cops.
Yeah, they're just awesome cops. CIA are the
FBI.
awesome secret agents.
But under the surface, there was a full-scale information war beginning over the paper. The time traveler from 2036, Col0n had told me so, which meant it had to be true.
The who? Col0n. In November 2000, a man appeared on an American message board claiming to be a time traveler from the year 2036. This became an internet phenomenon that inspired a storm of questions and debate. The man called himself John Teeter and published partial pictures of the manual for his time machine as well as an explanation for how it operated. He also made it clear what would happen in the near future, how interfering with the timeline worked, and principles behind the multiverse and parallel worlds, as well as timelines and world lines. And then, 4 months after his appearance, he left a final message saying that he'd completed his mission and would be returning to his world. Then he vanished for good.
Was World War III really going to happen? There was no point in thinking about it. Just a little more before the drugs kicked in, and I closed my eyes. And then Okabe accidentally took the sleeping pills.
Dang.
Several hours later, the convention was going well. Oh, I thought he actually did just fall asleep and wake up hours later.
Melatonin.
You mean melanin?
I don't know, Adam. What do you think?
I don't. I know, dude.
Embarrassing.
It's sort of the same setup of going to the whatever press conference science talky thing. Because that's what he did at the beginning of Science Gate, now he's doing it again. Anyway. After Professor Izaki's seminar, most of the students from my university went home, but I killed some time and came back. I wanted to hear the Victor Concordia lecture. I headed to the hall with plenty of time to spare and saw Maho Miao...
Hayato.
Hiajo. Hiaho?
Hayato?
Maho
Hiajo.
Hyade coming from the staff room.
Hey, damn, look at him.
She was with a very tall foreigner. Was that Alexis Leskinen? It didn't seem like an American name, but maybe he was an immigrant like Harisu, or at least descended from one. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but the looks on their faces were so serious that I couldn't help but listen. Since they were both speaking in English, I could barely make out any of it, but I could tell from their voices that it wasn't a pleasant chat. Wait, did I just hear the word Maikise? I hated the fact that I couldn't speak English. If I'd known this was going to happen, I would have gone to an English school. The two of them walked into the waiting room for lectures that was located right next to the Upix Theater. I put together the few fragments I was able to understand. Fire at Karisu's house. Mrs. Maikise is alright. Robbery. The police called off the investigation. Why was the FBI there? It doesn't make sense. Yada yada blah blah blah.
Karisu, what's the FBI? What? Not Karisu. Okay. Mayuri, what's the FBI?
Mayuri, what's the FBI?
FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, American police organization, is attached to the Department of Justice, handles crime recycled on American soil. There are approximately 30,000 people who work for the FBI. When crimes take place involving a wide area in multiple states, the FBI investigates under federal law.
Thank you,
So
Mayuri.
they are awesome police.
The cool cops. Karisu's house. Do they mean where she lived in America? Her mother should still live in America. Is that where the fire was? And then the words like robbery and the investigation was called off. I really want to know more. I stood there and worried until it was time for the lecture to begin. With nothing else to do, I went inside the theater. Ooh. You just put something goofy on that screen, you have yourself a meme template.
Hold on. No, get rid of the text. Hide the text.
Oh, there you go.
Screenshot.
Sorry, I can't hide the Tuesday.
Well, still.
Maybe if a character shows up and like sort of points to it, that'd be funnier. I could tell earlier by looking at the size of the crowds going inside, but it was a very high energy crowd.
Dude, when I think of brain science lecture
Yeah,
about AI,
brain science.
I think of high energy crowd.
Just like the Izaki Kisa whatever walks up and everyone in the crowd just can't calm him down.
Let's go! Yeah!
Professor.
Everyone's all like, AI, FTW, AI, FTW, AI, FTW.
AI.
Victor Concordia. Anyway. The atmosphere was clearly different.
Concordia, let's go!
Victor Concordia.
Singing the alma mater for the school.
The atmosphere was clearly different than Izaki's seminar, which was mostly students there for credit. This place was nearly full with a crowd of scientists and people who wanted to learn about cutting-edge technology. Victor Concordia. His researchers had published a slate of papers in science recently.
Whoa.
And it got a lot of media attention. Maybe that's why.
They published it to Science? That's awesome.
Yeah. Were there any empty seats? Yep. Science. I found a single open seat at the edge. And I found a single empty seat. Or, what? Oh. Okay. Oh.
What?
I found a single open seat at the edge. I found a single empty seat. But when I looked who was sitting next to it, I moaned. Ugh, Moeka. You again. Moeka Kiri was there. She was speaking to no one, just typing endlessly into her phone. I'd once named her Shining Finger because of her incredible typing speed, and she was as fast as ever. Who was she talking to? I didn't even want to imagine. I quickly turned away and looked for another seat. Doctor, let's get it! I reached the podium almost the exact instant I sat down. Oh, there we go. Or, if it was a little more zoomed out. There was a huge wave of applause. But when they saw the tiny little girl come up next to him, the applause faded into confused murmurs. Maho must have expected this. Her expression didn't change in the slightest as she stood next to the professor. In fact, when she took the microphone from the professor and looked around at the theater, she looked like she belonged there.
Now, the question is...
Your turn for a new voice?
I was thinking either the rice cracker bread.
Rice cracker bread.
We have our refined professor at the Neurological Institute here. Talks in like borderline jive.
He talks like Eddie Murphy's donkey from Shrek.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I quite like that actually. Did you have any other ideas, or is that?
I was thinking that, or just to try and do a more serious, fancy voice, but I like a jive rice cracker bread.
I think that one's perfect. He is American. Oh, you're right. And all American people are black, according to Steins Gate.
That's right.
Or at least according to the anime, in terms of the pin vendor.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. First, Dr. Leskedet begins to speak in English. When he made eye contact with Maho, she began to interpret. You're remarkably good at standing still. You two are up to something.
No, I was actually doing something completely different. I was distracted, sorry. Anyways, I forgot how I did my voice, but...
Everyone, thank you so much for coming to my seminar.
Yeah.
That's probably it.
My name...
What?
That was both.
She's supposed to be.
Oh, she's a translator.
Yeah.
My name is Alexis Lickstein, and I'm with Victor Concordia University's Brain Science Institute. My specialty is brain signal processing systems and artificial intelligence theory.
So Leskinen.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. My name is Eric. Let's get it.
My mango.
My mango eat to blow up. I don't know nobody.
his assistant, Maho Hiato. Hiajo. I'm also a researcher at the institute working under the professor. I'm glad to meet you all.
The audience started murmuring again. That was the same way I responded when I met her. Well, that'll happen. Well, if it's just him talking and he hasn't been able to talk, maybe we can just have him speak it in English.
Martin, want to talk over each other?
Sure, let's do it. All right, hold on.
I'd like to get right into my
I'd like to get right into introducing some of the cutting-edge research we're doing.
That's remarkable translation work, Maho, but could you please wait till he's done talking? I can't understand either of you.
That would be just today.
Oh my god.
This is the revolution, but I think
I think the system we're going to demonstrate today. No,
I hate this lecture. Mayuri, what's artificial intelligence?
Artificial intelligence, often shortened to AI. There have been many different definitions for this world since its creation. World word. For example, some use it to refer to the control systems with self-directed learning capability, while others use it to refer to programs whose thought routines mirror humans.
Dr. Eskedit stood in front of the laptop that had been placed on his podium and started to type.
This computer is linked to one of the supercomputers in my labs.
Oh, and don't turn on the projector just yet.
Don't turn on the projector just yet.
You're saying it before him. That's very impressive.
That's how good of a translator she is, dude.
Yeah. One of the staffers was about to display the laptop screen in front of the projector, but he had his browser's tab open, so that would have been very embarrassing. Some kind of important program must have been booting up because Maho Hiacho stopped them.
Sorry.
Sorry, just doesn't complete yet. This new filled with programs that are pretty
look at.
I'd
rather you see me naked than let you see me use loads of programs. Not me. Not me. Not me.
If there are any engineers nodding, you know what I'm talking about,
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Ha 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 ha. Some of the audience got the professor's joke and laughed. Where are my engineers in the crowd?
I'll go look at the basic idea of their system.
There was another projector in the center of the stage. A diagram appeared on the screen. And at the top of the diagram was a Japanese translation for the general audience.
Steven said that's really funny.
Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise.
An analysis of neural pulse signals relating to the memories restored in the temporal lobe. What?
Mayuri, what's the temporal lobe?
Nerve pulse, an electrical signal that travels through humans' nerve cells. It's used to quickly spread information between cells.
Mayuri, what's a temporal cortex?
A part of the cerebrum located at the side of the brain. It controls memory, judgment, emotional restraint, hearing, and more. It's also used for accessing the hippocampus, which is on the edge of the cerebrum.
Dude, that's where hippopotami go to school. Anyway.
Damn.
I knew that title well. In fact, I was sure I could never forget it. It was the title of an essay written by a 17-year-old genius and published in Science. Science. Sulfur. She had completely analyzed the nerve impulse patterns that govern human memory and used that to digitize the memories themselves into data. And she had used that to invent the time leap machine right in front of my eyes. Though none of that actually happened anymore.
This paper appeared in Science, so I'm pretty sure some of you have seen it before.
I'm sure none of you have seen it before.
Science. Multiple endings? Probably. Oh, it's John McCain's brain tumor.
This year was finalized by a brilliant Japanese member of our team.
This is really bringing me back, dude, because there it is. The mind upload scan of John McCain's brain tumor.
That's it. You found it. The mind upload scan of John McCain's brain tumor.
Yeah, this is the major scientific journal. Yeah, dude.
I feel like ... for Professor I'll be like, human memory
memories are stored in the cerebral cortex, particularly the temporal lobe. They're a lot like flash memory.
Mayuri, help.
Cerebral cortex, the gray-colored external layer of the human brain. is only a few millimeters thick, but it consists of over 10 billion neurons and countless layers. The central core governing sensation, movement, and mental activity. Different parts handle different functions.
Part of the brain that writes the slash memory is called the hippocampal gyrus.
What?
Larry, what's the hippocampal gyrus?
Hippocampal gyrus is found on the outside edge of the hippocampus. It's the part of the brain that controls memories and spatial recognition. It's responsible for spatial processing as well as the sensation of being familiar with the situation or place. It plays an important role in memory encoding and retrieval.
Thank you.
Dude, it's like that's what gives you deja vu, which means that is the reading Steiner part of the brain.
Yo, very nice. Dr. Eskedit pointed to the diagrams of the brain and hippocampus on the screen. Also, me not being able, or Leskinen, but like, me not wanting to pronounce it that way and calling him Eskedit really does fit with the voice.
Yeah, Eskedit. Yo, it's me, Dr. Eskedit. The brain functions by sending electrical signals between cells called neurons.
My area water neurons.
A neuron, also referred to as a nerve cell, cells specialized for information processing. Electrical pulses flow through these cells and share various types of information, making them a form of transmission mechanism.
Yeah, I know, dude. I don't.
I mean, there were also a lot of tips in Karisu's speech, but still.
Yeah, and we didn't read everyone.
This is like a tip almost to everything.
I know. I don't want to read them all the way anymore.
And we didn't even get like a cool a thing of a cool sequence in which we see a chick dying before we got to the physics lecture. We just got right into the brain lecture.
You only got slightly anxious Okabe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta see him take some pills. Memories are actually just transmission of these extra signals and
electrical signals in the hippocampus gyrus that controls them.
Did she just say hippocampus?
In other words, memories are played by
in other words, memories are created by passing electrical signals in and out the hippocampal gyrus.
So,
Kurisu Makise,
Japanese
the Japanese scientist who wrote this paper.
Mr. Makise came up with the idea.
Electrical signals pattern in the cerebral cortex.
Maho started to have trouble with her interpreting. She was getting confused. No matter how good you were with languages, interpreting for a long period of time had to be difficult. I'd once read an article on the internet that said that even a professional can't do it for more than 20 minutes. International conferences and live broadcasts from overseas were actually handled by a team of people switching off. That's probably just introduction. Oh. Yeah. I mean, we got not just her dying, us stabbing her. I wish every game. Every game started with your main character just stabs a bitch.
That'd be awesome.
Or maybe was she having trouble because Karisu's name came up? Dr. Eskedit saw she was having trouble and cut himself off.
I'm sorry.
Miss Marcy focused on the pattern of electrical signals going in and out of the hippocampal gyrus. But
She was sorry, I'm just keeping laughing at Ivan's voice. I'm actually listening to it instead of saying the dialogue.
It's really funny.
Hey, rice cracker bread.
Rice cracker bread.
Like, hey, make a name a Galaxy Eternal. It's great the best theory. Let's take the vague analog and think about memories turned into a digital combination of electrical signals.
I can't understand you.
Oh. I mean, if you want something that's even funnier, it's like that voice that Ivan does. Both he and I do it. Like, there's this family in Clan, and we do both the mom and dad like that. But I do the mom in that same voice, and he does the dad also in that voice. That's why whenever Ivan and I have to do it, that's why we say rice cracker bread, because that's how
rice cracker bread.
Rice cracker bread.
That's how, like, the dad comes in, says something, and it's like a first thing he says is just like a rice cracker bread.
That's awesome. It's a rule. You have to like a bread. If you don't like a bread, then you gotta disrupt somewhere else.
Well, that name like scale. You should make it something cooler, like Galaxy Eternal.
Oh yeah, because like there's a conversation again with that family, where they make fun of your name, but if you go out of the game and change your name in the settings to what they say, it's like, whoa, no, that's a good name. It's insane. June Made a thought of everything and is a hey.
Dude,
Never mind.
Dude, it's insane.
Yeah, dude. My Kisei Kurisu is not okay, decidedly. There's no more hope anymore.
The result was a
result was a paper which appeared in Science.
Science. Oh wait, so Science is the major scientific journal. It's just called Science.
It's just called Science.
Well, it's in quotes, so it's got to be Science.
Science.
Well, again, it is real science magazine.
Duh, it's real. It's called Science Magazine.
And right now, our team is using the theory to create a system turning person memories into digital data.
A wave of whispers swept across the theater. Probably not, no. It's still a major scientific journal. The copy pasta holds.
Yeah, it's like this.
I mean, you could, if you wanted to, you could change it to published in science, but like,
Which means
Which
store
means
and
you can
access
store
human
access to human
memories on a
memories on a
computer.
computer.
The whispers turned into a low roar. I see. So even after her death, Carisu's research was being carried on. Of course, maybe it was only natural that it would be. That was the basic theory for time leaping, which I had proved myself, even if I could never prove it to anyone else in the Alpha World line. My memories had been turned into data and stored on a computer. There was no doubt about that. And what Dr. Eskedit was talking about right now was the basic technology required for that process. Hey, what up, Jack? We're in the middle of a boring science lecture with a jive talking nutcase and his assistant that are translating simultaneously.
No, there are two major projects we're working on right now. One uses the system, one's medical applications.
Uh-oh.
Dang, side scan of John McCain's brain tumor?
That's not what I was pointing at.
CP.
The slide on the projector changed.
The project is doing it with the psychophysiological lab.
The idea was able to carriers steal the memory and store them back on the brain.
Incredible!
That was not a man.
Someone who looked like a
And you
grad
said your
student. In the
throat's
front.
hurting.
Oh, it is. Oh no, it's not hurting. I just I've lost my falsetto. Someone who looked like a grad student in the front row shouted. Dr. Eskedit didn't seem particularly put off by the interruption. Maho continued her interpretation.
So you're telling me that if Stuzwa comes back, that's what your falsettos can sound like?
Absolutely, 100%, yeah.
On gargling. Incredible. Here's how you feel. I'll feel the same way in your position.
The same way in your position.
I'll stop now.
Can we do something about the man dying in the back? Making real progress. How wonderful would it be if we'd make this work?
How did he drown in an auditorium?
I don't know, but somebody should really clean him up.
One example would be a memory problem caused by aging or Alzheimer's. This would be a form of symptomatic therapy.
Therapy, not theory.
You love it, Brandon.
Symptomatic therapy, the treatment intended not to cure the cause of the disease, but to alleviate the symptoms and relieve pain. Painkillers and fever reducers are examples of symptomatic therapy.
That guy, the poor toad back there needs some symptomatic therapy.
Hey, we could automatically back up patient memories data. In a patient loses their memories, they can just go on to their PC and reinstall them.
I like the idea that of playing Zero way less straight than the original, because this game seems to take itself more seriously. Okabe is completely
Okabe's on pills.
Okabe's on pills. Karisu's just dead. He's not like
the intro to like
Owen Kyoma, the greatest mad scientist in the world.
The original one was just like complete, like him just schizoing out.
Yeah, just.
And it was really funny because you had no clue what was going on.
Yeah,
it didn't make sense.
Just your phone is off. My phone is off because it disables every time someone else picks it up to maintain the security of my communications. Like,
Okabe's sad now.
yeah, so I'm just gonna play him dumber. Screw you, game. I fight the power.
Screw you. I think this would be a way to stop memory loss.
Stop memory loss.
In the end, we'll make memory data stored in your PC constantly accessible by an hippocampal virus.
The man who's gonna reveal you as the man who knows you as a fraud. That's who. Wait a minute.
Man who knows you's a fraud. That's who. Such an awesome line.
You know what? One just kind of got swept or under the rug, and we didn't hear from me anymore, which is entirely my fault. I don't know why I'm like sad about it because it's entirely within my discretion.
What?
You can't break what's already broken. That was.
Dang, you're right.
Yeah, dude.
That was a funny one.
I like that one.
This would mean that if brain functionality was lost, for example, the brain was badly damaged or atrophied.
They actually said that in English or Japanese. Brain
Brain
functionality
functionality
should still be
maintained.
maintained.
It would be like
It would be a
external
form of external storage.
I hear what's external storage.
External storage, a storage unit that can be attached to a computer or cell phone or other electronic device. Some examples include hard drives or flash memories.
A strange feeling gripped the hall. Part of it was shock at the feeling that they were witnessing the announcement of this incredible technology. Part of it was skepticism that a system like this could ever actually work. Part of it was a revulsion of the idea of playing around with a human brain like that. An excitement born of all these things passed from one member of the crowd to another. High five!
Yes, and I think that he has a question. He's not encouraging.
Yes, Dr. Isketa, do you have a question?
What's this word say?
Prefrontal cortex?
Oh, I thought that said prefrontal vortex.
No, it's a common mistake. Honestly, a lot of us already have it.
Dr. Isketa, are you sure you're okay?
Nah, man, I only got a C in English.
Listen, Dr. Isketa is a very genius mind, but English isn't, his best subject. He's better at the analytical stuff, you know?
See, when I was studying the brain of a human, I was like, dang, it go like beep boop ba kind of like computer, you know? And I thought, if the human brain is like a computer going beep boop maybe it can work with computer.
Honestly, none of us really took it seriously at first, but Mikuse was willing to listen out, and what do you know? It worked out. Now you can store your memories inside a computer. Isn't that crazy?
I bet she couldn't believe that there was a scientist dumber than her father. He has a question about his own lecture. He doesn't know what he's saying or why.
The words just come out. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, he's right. That was tech. Oh, sorry. Did I skip that? She has a question too. They don't know what they're talking about. They just stole, because think about it. All they've done is take Karisu's paper, her published paper that is open for anyone to go look at, plopped it in front of them, and just read it.
Well, the thing is, I think the paper was published, but the technology was developed. They're announcing the technology.
I
but still.
know, but this is... These incompetent baboons make me laugh.
They just sent the factory blueprints that Mikise already had on her desk out to the factory and just made it.
Yeah, it's in Japanese, so it's obviously, this is her work. This is her article. I know what they said earlier. Play on. Many hands were raised, especially at that last comment he just made. Ivan, could you read that?
So, could you explain the whole thing again?
You're the one giving the lecture, sir.
No,
What?
here's the thing. The reason we scheduled this thing to last for 3 hours is because the actual lecture was only 1 hour, but now we need to go through it 2 more times.
I could tell that there were a wide age range of people interested. Both young and old were raising their hands. Dr. Iskedit pointed to a questioner. This was the first question. What was the first question? Oh,
Randy's.
I'm just gonna see what new voices I have access to in RASP mode. These will be voices that I won't do ever again. Sampling would be required when digitizing analog memories. Does that mean any information would be lost?
What was that first word?
Oh, Myri, what was that first word? Sampling?
Sampling, the act of taking data at regular intervals.
No, it's the thing you do at Costco.
I love doing free samples.
That's
I
great,
don't get to
Professor.
do a brain computer, but I go into Costco every Sunday and I get those free samples.
That's great, Professor, but can you answer my question?
Well,
See, every
actually,
time you
we're
get a
gonna
free
have
sample
to
from
take.
Costco, it makes you want to get more, so it makes data better.
Dr. Iskedit, would you mind actually taking this crowd over to the Costco next door, just so we could get some free samples? How does everyone feel about taking a little field trip, huh?
No! There's no projector at Costco.
Oh, there are free samples.
They probably got projectors there.
You know what? They probably do.
The professor nodded and listened to Maho's idea of going to Costco in Japanese and began to respond in English when the speaker was finished. Maybe he was able to understand Japanese if not speak it. Or maybe he just didn't care and said whatever he wanted.
Put your question
another way.
You're saying that when you're saving live recording of an orchestra and a
and a
wave
WAV
file,
file,
it's impossible to
to
record everything. That's a good
Well, that's a
question.
good
That's one of the
question.
biggest
It's one of the
problems
biggest
facing
problems
our
facing
research
our research
RN.
right now. Right now, sorry. If the neurotransmitters turning on and off in exchange for binary data, the problem will be simpler. That would be the exact same thing as computers' digital data. But if we know that neurotransmitters are electrical signals from the analog networks of the brain, the only way you have to deal with this problem right now is to sample at a higher rate.
If we
To continue our music example, instead of sampling at
441.1 KAH, we sampled at 48 KHZ. And instead of 48 KHZ, we sample at 96 KHZ. What does it mean?
Hertz and kilohertz.
I'm sorry, I don't speak English very well. Did he just ask what does that mean?
Well, he's good with the numbers, but he's not good with the letters. Again, it makes sense to him in his head.
I mean, like, I know that 98 is about 2 times 48, but what does kilohertz mean?
Well, you know the metric system? It's like that, but with hertz as the base unit in the metric system.
Oh, like the people that gave me the cars?
What? Sorry, I have a little trouble.
The people that give me the cars whenever I come here to Japan. I come here, I go into the airport, and they're like, "Oh, here's your Hertz car." I'm like, "Oh, thanks."
No, it's a little. You know how the cars here say?
Thousands of those?
You know the cars here how they say KMPH instead of MPH?
What?
Can we get back to the questions, please?
No, I need to explain this to him. You know how cars here on the speedometer. You know what a speedometer is, right?
Yeah, they ain't telling me how fast I'm going.
Yeah. Next to the number, there are letters, and one of the letters is KMPH here in Japan.
Oh, I thought the K stood for Japan.
No, it stands for kilometers.
Can we please get back to the questions?
Other than Japanese miles per hour.
Okay. Imagine kilohertz.
No, please,
is
can we get
Japanese
back to the
for-
questions? He's not gonna get it, please. I take back my question. I don't care anymore. Please, can you
You're
continue?
telling me that these kilohertz are very similar to the miles, like how this allows us to recreate something very close to the original analog data digitally?
You're just saying words. Little by little, the mood in the room was turning to disappointment. People were beginning to wonder if this was just a petty theory, a pretty theory that wouldn't work in reality. More questions came. All of the questions were skeptical of the professor's theory, and many of them seemed to be outright challenging him. I start. No, Professor, it's just that this doesn't seem very feasible. And I question your postulate that brain is like beep boop computer. I think there's some room for
It's not a
doubt.
beep boop computer. You're people, but
No, I mean, it makes sense. The brain waves are similar to binary. I mean, it is a reasonable thing to be concerned about, I'm sure, but we've tested this in the laboratory.
Are you in
With
middle
a-
school and smarter than him?
Oh my god, I'm 21!
I started to get upset. This was
Hey,
Dr. Eskedit's research, but it was also
damn, ho, you
Carisu's.
21?
He's gonna have to remove the CP from his lecture. I knew better than anyone that it worked, and the sight of so many people refusing to give it a chance infuriated me. Were these people really scientists? I tried to keep myself under control and look back towards the podium. Never mind, this is out of control. No, dude, this is his hot, smoking hot girlfriend's time machine research, or memory research. He's not gonna call out the professor. Especially because he feels bad.
He's gonna call out the scientist, if
Like,
anything. He's gonna get up on stage and be like, "You guys are stupid." But
You
he probably won't.
fools. Yeah. It's like if because both Nakabachi and this guy are sort of like snagging Karisu's research and don't know what they're talking about. But Nakabachi was a pompous ass and this guy just doesn't understand letters.
I mean, I can make the sounds out. I just don't always know what they mean.
Was she mad? She certainly looked disappointed. Dr. Eskedit was very polite with the rude questions, probably because he did not understand the intention of what they were saying. Acknowledging problems with the theory, she was very different. Her anger was started to seep into her interpreting, too. I felt a kind of kinship with her. The question that started all that was about sampling and how, like, the fact that you couldn't fit that much brain data into a small piece, which is, we know is false.
Sampling. I thought you said hampling. The other day I was sampling the song from Lil Uzi Vert that went, all my friends are dead.
The question and answer session continued and started to be more of a rap seminar.
Mr. Esket is a very big fan of rap. So is actually our assistant, Miss Karisu.
From a medical new voice. From a medical standpoint, this is just reckless. It's absolutely impossible to rewrite digital data back into the brain. It's insane. I read the essay in Science, and I have to say I don't believe it. About sampling, can you fit that much brain? Oh, there's a question for me. So what I think is that with the brain, it's very complicated. It has a lot of different moving parts to it, but in the end, the fact that electrical signals are used to transfer information to the other, it kind of makes it like beep boop computer.
It kind of makes it like beep boop computer.
Oh, that was for Ivan. I'm sorry, Ivan. Do you think you could answer this question that Brandon has?
Sample, can you fit that brain in a single piece? Like, I mean, if it's a big piece, maybe a small one too, depending on the guy's brain. If it was my dad's brain, fit that into an ant-sized piece.
Oh,
my brain, though, at least an Xbox 360 controller.
Thank you, sir. What's your gamer tag?
Yahweh.
Thank you, sir.
Dr.
No,
Esket
that
is
was-
actually very deep into Judaism.
I think no, it was I Am Jehovah. I Am Jehovah was the gamer tag of one of the guys from the Uno video.
Oh.
Oh.
I think it was like the main guy who's like, "Yo, you guys want to play Uno after this so I can record that and upload it?"
It's,
I don't have Uno. What do you mean
you
you
have
Uno?
Uno.
You fucking card. It came
You
with the
have
Xbox.
Uno, Flame Child.
No, it didn't come with my Xbox. I had the oldest Xbox known to man.
What, you have Uno. Came
You
free with
have
your
Uno.
fucking Xbox.
I bought my Xbox on day one.
It's
You
on the
have
arcade.
Uno. Just download it for free. Like it escalates so quickly.
I don't
then
have Uno.
just goes from like fucking tard to you have Uno.
Yeah, just the game wants us to take it more seriously. I know I was mentioning that. I think this is so fucking funny. Mike is gonna kill someone again, and we're just gonna be like saying beep computer. Especially since the lead author was a 17-year-old girl. That was the one thing I couldn't ignore.
Listen,
He does it again. Objection.
Sir?
Look, I feel like I can handle this better than you at this point. I can form coherent sentences. And you're like 3. The 2 people on stage and the entire audience, all torn towards me at once. How do you know it won't work when you haven't even tried? The world's full of technologies that people never thought would work. But they exist now because the people overcame those problems. Criticism alone doesn't help anything. I'll say, yes, I noticed. The whole theater went silent, but I didn't regret standing up.
You.
Such a boy town.
On the stage.
You love that song?
Yes. Anyway, on the stage, Maho Hyajo was staring at me in shock. As for Dr. Esketit, I saw a flash of white teeth as our eyes meet. Sorry, no, that's just his face.
Awesome. He really is something.
Also,
started-
the English voice actor
I
is
know.
doing it too.
That was can I hear that again? I can. Awesome. He's really something. That's awesome. Uh-huh. Why was he applauding? You are giving the speech. You don't applaud. Oh, that just makes things embarrassing.
That was wonderful.
Wait. Who would start clapping after their speech? I mean, why would somebody do that? Why would somebody tell the crowd to applaud after a speech? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Please clap.
Wow,
Wow,
you're
you're
one of the things. That was one of the things that made my mom think he was autistic because because she's saying like he started clapping for himself like.
Wait, who are we referring to? Am I nuts?
Our valedictorian.
Oh! That's funny.
Yeah. Awesome. He really is something.
The professor says.
Maho translated the professor's words for me to hear. Please more English.
But a scientist must remain calm at all
Remain calm
times.
at all times. Yeah, the one time you're
The
allowed
only
to
time
yell
when you're allowed to yell is when the
experiment
experiment
succeeds
succeeds and you say,
Eureka.
We did it.
"We did it."
We did it. Oh, I don't know either.
That's all you need.
He says.
Brandon, you're a lot
That's
of
all you
things.
need,
Valedictorian
he
was not one of them.
says.
He says.
He says. That guy.
No.
Oh my god, I hate that video. It's so stupid.
No, isn't it so dumb? It
Yeah.
is so dumb.
Because it's like this guy doing like a little anime storytime video, right? But he just thinks he's the coolest guy in the world. He thinks he's goddamn Casanova with women. It's like, ugh, she was so ugly. I couldn't handle it. So I walked out of the...
So I dumped her ass. No, don't leave me. She
said.
said.
Anyway, you were not valedictorian. I'm sorry. I lowered my head and sat down. I thought I was calm, but I guess I let my emotions get away from me. I hadn't grown up at all in the past 6 months. If Chris...
Wait. 9, 10, 11. 3. 3 Okabe.
What? No, it's November.
Yeah, it's November.
8.
Unless
8 to 11.
yeah.
3.
8 to 11 is not 3. Yes, it is. Wait.
Unless he's talking about.
It's
Like-
it's the pills, dude.
Unless he's talking about April, or sorry, no, May. Since May.
I know what he's saying, dude. They'll make time go by quite fast.
Please, Professor, you're not helping my reputation. If Carissa was here, she'd make fun of me again. I could feel the rest of the audience staring at me coldly. It hurt. If I could have left, I would have wanted to, but I was too interested in hearing the rest of Dr. Escadet's talk to move. It's like watching a car accident. You just cannot look away.
All right,
everyone, moving on.
But first,
But
how
first,
about a round of
how about a round
applause
of applause for our brave audience
Please
members?
stop, you're embarrassing me. Oh, no, please, God, no.
Strangers like him are the only ones who
are
advance
to advance
science.
science.
Really amazing theories. He may be capable of becoming the third Einstein.
Einstein.
Who's the second Einstein?
Me.
Einstein's gate.
Einstein, Albert Einstein, 1879 to 1955, a German known as the father of modern physics. He developed many important theories, including the theory of general relativity and the theory of special relativity. Winner of the 1921 Nobel Prize in Physics.
Dude, general relativity? It's romantic, dude.
Really is.
Very.
I will always know exactly how far you are. And by the way, the second Einstein is me.
Stop messing around, Professor.
The audience chuckled at the assertion that he is the second Einstein. Sheesh.
Professor Skedit, did you hear that? That Okabe guy just said sheesh. Sheesh.
Now then, I'm going to take a break from talking. My words.
Oh, no, I'm going to take a break from interpreting.
Oh.
The next interpreter is far better than I am.
Damn right.
I was fishing for a compliment there, but okay. This is our second project, and the one we're putting the most of our efforts into.
Oh, man. Oh.
The Amadeus system.
The Amadeus system? What the hell?
It's
Dang,
AI,
look
dude.
at the face of the dude.
It's Alice.
Look at his cheekbones, dude.
Do you need to amend the copy pasta?
Second
maybe
Einstein.
just adding a rest in peace at the end. Oh my god, it's fucking Minty Clovers. No way, dude. No. Huh? Oh, because Brandon made the joke that what we're seeing right now is like, we're all assuming this is like an AI program, and he's saying it's a VTuber.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
When she finished speaking, Maho walked to the back of the stage. At Dr. Escadet's signal, the PC screen was displayed on the projector. And then I heard a voice.
Nice
Nice
to meet
to
you, everyone.
meet. Well, no, it's not from the screen.
I like that he
Nah, you're
also says it.
He always said, dude.
You always say. Nice to meet you, everyone.
What?
I like the idea that the robot's static.
The murmuring got louder than before. Did you hear that fax machine noise? You messaged Minty Clover saying you're streaming and asked if she would pop in. Very funny.
Brandon, you psycho.
You guys hearing that fax machine noise, or am I going nuts? Like, this song has fax machines in it.
I use a fax machine. I use my phone.
Very good, Professor. Or Doctor. On the screen, I could see a
Doctor, dude.
detailed 3D model of Maho, the girl who'd just been interpreting.
By the way, the phone was made by the famous DrinkWorks Studios. You've probably seen their movies.
DrinkWorks? Sure hope it does. I'm gonna go get one. Oh,
Yeah.
DreamWorks. Shrek!
Dream
Shrek is canon!
Studios,
Shrek
an
is
American
canon!
CG production company.
Shrek is canon!
Wait, so DreamWorks made the VTuber model for Maho?
Yes.
Maho.
What if that isn't her name? That's just what Professor Skedek calls her. Who's that? Who's that little girl, Mr. Skedek?
Where's Maho?
Yeah, I'm his hoe.
It's reading the CP in that there.
No, you can't talk about the
presentation I've been reading. I'm gonna go grab some tea as well.
Minty Clover's even streaming right now? Still waiting for the crossover. Nah, they're not streaming. Sad.
Hello.
Hi, Ivan.
The Dr. Skedit rocks. Brady.
Dang it. I need to ask Adam to make Minty Clovers a VIP.
I started watching this new show called Naruto. And I like, damn, it's good. And this like CG Maho, CG version of Maho that I've been listening to. She's all like, yo, I love that show too. I'm like, damn.
Sad. Rest in peace.
Boop, boop, boop. What's this book called? Yo, my name is Dr. Skedit, and I get it.
Mr. Skedit, Mr. Skedit. What do you think about the possibility of reaching Steins Gate through time travel?
Through what?
Time travel. Is that not like a concept that registers in your brain?
You're talking about like moving the clock backward and forward once a year?
No, it's daylight savings. That's not time travel. You know, Dr. Skedit, I have something that'll break your mind. You're actually time traveling right now.
What?
You're traveling through time right now because we're constantly moving into the future, right? You know, time passes.
You're talking about because I'm on Instagram right now, and like when I'm on Instagram, time moves faster.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's basically what it's talking about.
That makes sense.
Either way, you're time traveling right now. That's crazy.
It broke my mind. Right now I'm watching videos of my favorite rapper Rooster vaping.
Dr. Sketted, please, can we continue the lecture?
Next post on my feed is a meme from Donald J. Trump Jr. that says his emails, Fauci, and his new book. Isn't that insane? And if I scroll down one post further, I see the t-shirt, like the Demon Slayer, like jackets that all of like the Mexican families were wearing at Knott's.
Okay, all right. I'm back. Hello, what's up?
All right.
Oh, Maho Hiajo chimed in from the back of the stage.
Yamana.
Yamana.
The voice was done with the Japanese company Yamana using my voice samples.
I like the idea that whenever he's in the same room as her, he has to talk over her.
Like, she's not even interpreting. He just wants to, like, just in case she says something smart, he wants to, like, make it be known that it's him and she's interpreting for him.
My dad only had a brain that if he sampled it was the size of an ant, but he did tell me that to just follow the smart people. He was right.
It's called Zen navigation, where you follow the person that looks like they know where they're going. Yamaha, I think it's parodying, but Mayuri, what is Yamaha?
Yamana, a fictional instrument maker that was founded in the 19th century. In the 2000s, they began to develop and sell artificial voice software and DTM software for PCs.
Yamaha made Hatsune Miku.
This was CG. Sure looked real to me. The professor said something in the into the laptop's microphone, and then the 3D model of Maho Hiajo on the screen opened up its mouth.
I'm Maho Hiajo. To be precise, I'm being based on Maho Hiajo, who existed 72 hours and 22 minutes ago.
Based Maho.
Based Maho.
If you listen carefully, you might be able to hear something slightly off, and that's me being polite. But it sounded far more human than any artificial voice I'd ever heard, because I've never heard one before.
I've been listening to your questions, and I was wondering why the professor didn't introduce me earlier.
Because I would answer your questions.
I've thought for a while what the professor has the professor has a bit of a mean streak in him. He keeps on calling me my hoe. Which, well, yeah, I'm not. He keeps on referring to me as my hoe.
Well, you got that right, my hoe.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Dr. Sketted is a riot. Oh, speaking of riot, hi Jaden, what's up? That guy do be spitting facts. Apparently you might be right, this game could suck. We don't know.
This guy's funny though.
Yeah. The Maho Hiajo on screen spoke with a slightly irritated expression, and the Maiho Hiragio archipelago by the wall nodded in agreement. Dr. Eskedet simply smiled. For he did not know what was going on. But what was going on here? What part of this was their biggest project? The rest of the audience didn't seem to have any more of a clue than I did.
Many of you may be wondering, or why it's possible to extract a human's memories as data and save them and use them. You're wondering if that's really something we can do. So I'll put this question to you. If not, what am I? I'm based off the data that was extracted from Yajo's brain in 46 hours and 23 minutes ago.
I am based. I am male.
How many minutes ago was it since the last time she said it? Like, did that number change, or was it, did it say 78 hours?
23, Oh, it was.
It's 1 minute. 1 minute has passed.
What did she just say? The professor said something else in rapid English. Oh, he was busting rhymes. English is such a beautiful language. and asked the Maho on screen to translate it. But she, if she was the right word, dude, you're friends with Lukaku, you can't pull this. Hesitated and went silent. Not only did she say based, she said, I am based.
Based.
The way the real
Based.
Maho, and she was responding exactly the same way.
Professor.
Professor, if
Is
it's
it
alright.
alright if...
Did you... He
You
just
gonna
asked
ask
himself
yourself?
a question again.
Professor, is it alright if I report that sexual harassment to the university?
Maybe she's referring to him, just saying based.
Dr. Iskedet laughed cheerfully and responded to her.
Oh, it was the English he said.
Oh,
No, the
okay.
English he said was something harassing.
Oh.
Maho. That's right, I call you Maho.
The conversation was in quick English, and over half of the audience couldn't understand it. The real Maho sighed and took back the microphone.
With the
Well,
real Maho,
Professor,
stand up.
I thought you said you hated Eminem. He told us that this Amadeus system,
Based off.
which is based off my memories to answer the question.
Answer the question.
It was stuff like how old I was when I stopped taking baths with my dad. Of all the questions he had to ask me, I don't know why it was that one.
Wait.
But
Revelation. Do you remember the startling revelation in the OG Steins Gate, where it was the 2008, like it was what caused not World War III, but the communists starting to take over the world was the
Decimate recession.
No, it was the one of the indicators that they were in that world line was the female president winning in 2008, and we reasoned therefore that Hillary Clinton was responsible for the communists taking over the world.
Yeah.
This time, we have a research paper that led to the spiraling out of control and led to World War III. Does this man remind you of anyone? He speaks in complete gibberish. He's creepy to little girls, and
now, listen. How would we do something best?
And he doesn't know what he's talking about, and is being pretty much puppeted by the person standing directly next to
you
him.
guys have me right. If I don't know, how much to know it then worked?
I know this one's a little more poignant, but
Say
perhaps
I
Joe
won't say anything if you
Biden.
won't say anything.
Perhaps Joe Biden is the direct cause of World War III.
Dr. Iskedet is Joe Biden.
Not quite, but I just wanted to throw out a theory. Anyway.
He's Joe Biden's pilot.
The little gray alien in his brain.
It's like that one. It's like that one Gravity Falls character. Remember that? Like, there was some
Old
bit
Man
they had
McGucket.
at one point. No, not him. The dude where like he ran like a shoe shop, and like they only ever saw one side of him, and at one point like they ran up and flipped him over to the other side.
Oh yeah,
and
there were a
the
bunch of gnomes piloting him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What was it? It was what the hell was I gonna say? Never mind, I remember. Oh, sorry.
or when did I first fall in love?
Okay.
He said any of those questions should be answerable.
Dang, they like their back turned.
Oh, jeez. You don't have to translate anymore.
Dang, dude, look at his
I
smile.
know.
On the dude's face.
If you want the meme format, this is probably it. If you can like Photoshop it to where the image like sort of bends like that.
Can,
Oh,
can
here.
you hide the can you hide the text?
Yeah.
Screenshot.
Yeah. Here, I screenshotted it myself. I can send it in Discord later if I remember. You ever seen a grown man naked? Anyway.
Why would you stop that? It's embarrassing. I'm not answering any questions like that.
The professor said so.
Mo.
Do you think he knows which is which? Like which one's the computer and which one's not?
He's too busy staring at the crowd so he can only hear their voices and you can't tell the difference.
No, I think
Don't matter
he's-
which one of you, Maho, because you're both Maho.
I think he's like smiling at her because he's like, oh, look at my beautiful project and work. Look at my Android. It's doing so good. Ah, shit. The professor said something else and the Maho on the screen groaned and turned away.
And I'm definitely not telling you my credit card number.
Attention all, Steins Gate 0 gamers. Professor Eskedit needs your help. All he needs are a couple of alphabet books and a science article.
A third grade English teacher.
Yeah. All he needs is your credit card and the 3 wacky numbers on the back. Anyway.
And I don't even remember what kind of pajamas I was wearing a week ago.
I remember.
What was this? It was so natural I couldn't tell at first, but this was something unbelievable, wasn't it? It felt very different than a typical AI. I could tell that much.
Project Milo from Xbox Connect, dude. Project Natal.
What?
Do you not know about Project Natal's like first E3 where Xbox like made it so that you could have a conversation with this one AI thing like through the Connect, and it was like uncanny because it wasn't real, it was fake.
I did not.
Hold on.
It wasn't answering the questions it was given. Sorry, I'm lost here. Is he talking about the computer or him?
The AI.
Oh, okay.
No,
Because
yeah,
they
you
were
should.
embarrassing. Was it programmed to respond like that to certain questions for the purposes of this demonstration? It was possible that's all it was, but if that conversation wasn't programmed in advance, the rest of the crowd seemed to reach the same conclusion I did, and the whisper started to turn into a surprised murmur.
Again, it's just a little bit. It's just a little bit funny the resemblance that this situation has to that thing that was that like Milo, but.
Sorry.
Calm down.
Okay.
Anyways. Listen, can you do something about this little troublemaker? I know what he's trying to do, but it's embarrassing.
The copy of my hoe was complaining to the original and felt like I was watching a pair of twin sisters talking.
Well, since this little troublemaker, that is Dr. Eskedit, is having too much fun to explain what's going on here, I will.
I will.
Maho walked back to the professor.
I think everyone's already figured this out, but Amadeus is deciding on its own what it can and can't talk about, and what it doesn't want to talk about. We haven't programmed any of that into her at all.
I knew it.
It's using the memories we gave it to make its own autonomous decisions.
The Maho on screen suddenly took over for her.
And there's another thing, which is the exact opposite with the medical applications we discussed. The research team spent a lot of time arguing about this, but eventually, I eventually forgot about unnecessary information. Or rather, I became unable to access those memories, just like all of you. For example, the color of the pajamas I wore a week ago. There's no reason I shouldn't know this, but right now I can't remember it. That's because the information isn't necessary to my survival. The same goes for all of you. So as you can see, Amadeus' memory inputs and outputs are very similar to humans. This result is surprised us too, and we're currently researching it, but we still don't know exactly how it works.
How do you not know how it works? You made it. How did you do this?
I just like brain, computer, I plugged it in. and then I like went boop ba ah ba ba ah ooh, and she popped out.
Doctor
And I had
get it.
and I had 2 of my hoes.
Honestly, it was very weird. He just plugged a USB stick into the back of my head, and she just appeared. Science.
I don't know where I plugged it in. I just plugged it in.
Doctor get it.
I still have the stitches from the surgery.
So, this was not a work of genius or a team of engineers. You're saying that you just jammed a USB stick into her brain, removed all of her memories, plugged it into a computer, and now this is what we have?
Nah, I just treat her brain like a computer.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Well, he's saying.
Why use so many words?
As Maho finished up... You're giving a lecture.
Maho.
As Maho... sorry, fine. Fine, I don't want to make you angry, Dr. Skedit. As Yoho finished up, Dr. Skedit took the microphone back and she resumed interpreting as she continued his lecture. Or he continued his lecture.
No Danish price to sit down, but it's deliberate lies. By deliberate, I mean lies for free will, not as a programming error. Like the other day, I asked it, who's smarter, me or you? And it said, me. But I don't know, did it say me or did it mean me? Did I mean like it literally said me, or did I mean that it said me in reference to itself? I'll leave that to you to find out. But lies are one method that humans use to communicate with one another.
Doctors, get it. Where did you go to school?
Like, he's going to school at Victor Concordia University, like the rest.
Like no. He teaches there, but where did he graduate?
School? What are you talking about?
School.
What?
He graduated from school.
Which school?
You know, school.
The school.
The school.
Professor, how do you spell school in English?
S-K.
No.
U with an accent aigu. L-L.
Professor.
That may or may not spell skull, but that's beside the point.
I'm Japanese and I know that's wrong.
Okay, hey, I thought you're Japanese.
Ivan is. Just like a human, Amadeus can use its memories to decide if flying
would be
the best. So if we could fly without hesitation.
Don't tell him that, Professor.
The Marine.
I can't lie without hesitation. I can't conscious. I have a conscience, you know.
And
I'm so sorry, pain.
Dr. Risketit cut off. He seemed to be hesitating. Yoho didn't seem especially surprised by this. Maybe she knew the reason.
My name is Maho, still.
Oh, well, Maho gets mad at, Professor Dr. Risketit. I'm sorry, this lecture has left me very confused, and I'm considering just switching my entire life path. I don't know that I want to continue in the path down science anymore. But the moment passed.
Science is the journal.
That's true. I don't want to hear that from you.
You can't walk down a magazine.
Oh my god. But the moment passed and the professor continued. And Yoho translated his words like there was nothing shocking about them at all.
If we
As we continue our research, we eventually believe that it may be possible to give Amadeus a soul, just like a living human.
Okay. I was stunned. A soul? Should one of the leading brain scientists in the world really be using a word with such a vague definition?
It's from integration of
Integration
artificial
of
intelligence
in the true sense.
sense.
The whole hall got very quiet, and it was sheer chaos for a while after that, as everyone tried to debate their own personal theories with Dr. Eskedit at once. Of course, he can't even handle a single conversation with one other person, so when everyone else chimed in, it got very confusing.
Bro, you guys don't even have Uno on your Xbox.
Poor Dr. Eskedit, I don't want to play cards with you. I'm just asking if artificial intelligence, what does it mean to have a soul?
I actually am gonna use a draw 4, and
Damn
I'm
it!
gonna change it to blue.
I don't have any blue. No!
I got a +4. I got a +4 as well, so I'm putting that down.
Professor!
Well, what color are you changing it to?
What does it mean? What does it mean to have a soul? How can...
Change
If we
it.
don't even know what that means in terms of humans, how can you prescribe that to an artificial intelligence program?
I don't know, dude. If you don't have a soul, you probably can't play Uno.
Professor! It was thanks to Izaki that I was able to get into the reception held after the ATF was over. They told me there was a dress code, so I went all the way back to my parents' house to change into, or to get a suit to change into. At first, all that effort paid off, as Izaki introduced me to some of the country's top researchers. Riken, JAXA, MS, etc. Do we really...
I think you know what these are.
Whoa.
Dang, please.
Oh, that's what that sound was. Oh. Hey, quick save to make it.
You got a text, fool.
Alright, Mario, what's up?
Institute of Material Structure Science, a lab at the High Energy Accelerator Research Organization, CAC. Located in Tsukuba, Ibaraki, it primarily works in using electron accelerators to investigate the structural properties of matter.
Cool. What's JAXA?
JAXA, Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, the National Aerospace Agency of Japan, an independent administrative agency formed in October 2003 by uniting the Institute of Space and Aeronautical Science, ISS, and the National Aerospace Laboratory, NAL, and the National Space Development Agency, NASDA. It primarily does space and aeronautic research. Its headquarters is located at the Aerospace Center in Chofu, Tokyo, and it has other space centers and observatories located all through the country, such as Usuda in Nagano and Sukuda in Ibaraki and Sagamihara in Kanagawa. It is also Japan's only 2 rocket launch pads located in Shimomura and Tanegashima in Kagoshima. As of March 2010, it employs around 1,500 people.
Okay. I don't...
Now hold on, Adam. I got this one.
Okay. I trust you. Anyway, I'm not playing Resident Evil 8 or whatever. Or Village or something. I don't know what you want from me. Oh.
Riken.
Turn the game console off now, Riken.
Institute of Physical and Chemical Research, founded in 1917. It is Japan's only Physical and Chemical Research, 1917, World War II, Unit 341, 431. Is Japan's only female natural science research at Riken covers a variety of fields like physics, engineering, chemistry, computational science, biology, and medicine. It is based and located in Waco. There are also labs in Hyogo, Kagawa, and other locations in Japan. Riken also has research centers in America, England, and other countries.
Neat. Oh, sick pull tie. But long
What
before
was the phone notification?
Oh, good question. Worth a shot. Oh, whoa.
Good time. Wow, that's
Wait.
crazy.
Oh, if I scroll, it gives me new stuff. Whoa, that's nuts.
Dang.
I'm gonna save. Oh. Oh, we haven't even talked to Dar yet.
Yeah. I can't believe you get to go to a fancy party. Dying to fire, Mr. Fancy Pants.
You could have helped too, you know. Or all the food here looks so good. There's nobody to talk to and I'm bored. I mean, cute girl, cute girl, cute girl, cute girl. Another one. Like, come on, Okabe. Ah, that scares me a little.
All the men here are ugly as fuck. Though.
I mean, that guy might be. I mean, sure. Let's prod Dar a little bit. There's nobody to talk to, and I'm bored.
Well, that kind of place has never been your style, Col0n.
That's right. The only person I know here is my own professor, so I'm not sure what to do.
Mate.
That's Suzu. What did you send us Suzu a sticker?
Suzuha emoji.
Again.
Suzuha emoji. Come on, man. You gotta use you gotta use the classic. What's it called? Emoticons. You can't use these new stickers.
I mean, it's the equivalent of like the iPhone little face emoji thing, whatever that is.
Well, you can send stickers on iPhone too. I know Ivan sends a David like.
I like the Trippy Red sticker.
Well, there are also just stickers of Necropara characters though.
Yeah.
Like anything can be a sticker, I think.
It's just like a. There's like an app. I know, like, at least it works for Apple phones. I can like send Necropara stickers and stuff. The best I can do when not communicating with an Apple phone is just send like it is an image, but it still gets the point across.
Odd. It moved my apps around. Anyway. But before
Well,
long,
it's the next good stopping point. You think we could
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
those for there.
Sure. But before long, Izaki ran out. Oh my god, I didn't even realize it was 11:30. Time got away from me a little bit.
We're in a lecture for 2 hours.
Yeah, I'd love to do something that's not the lecture, but I'll see if we can't find a good stopping point rather quickly. Alright. But before long, Izaki ran off to suck up to some university professor, and I was left completely abandoned. My own personal target, Dr. Risquette, was surrounded by a bunch of famous scientists. Didn't feel like a mere student would be welcome. And so all I did was stand around and eat from the buffet over the wall. To be honest, I couldn't tell if the food was any good or not. Whenever my glass got empty, a smiling waiter was always around to fill it up again, so I found myself drinking more than I intended. My stomach was already so full it hurt. I drank so much coffee.
Okube's pulling an Ivan at just drink. Can I get a refill? Drink. Pee. Can I get a refill? Drink.
Nah, it's just constant intake of water and constant trips to the bathroom. That was awesome.
The whole place felt like it was in another world. Oh, and woman. I mean,
and woman.
I guess if this is a third new, it sounds like
But it
Susan
might
to
not
me.
be.
But if it's the third new character, I'd love to get somebody because we have the assistant, whatever. We have Dr. Esqueta, and then whoever this is. I'm really not cut out for this. At the exact moment I spoke, I heard a girl next to me say the exact same thing. Surprised, I look over at her. Our eyes met. Never mind.
See, I told you it was Maho.
Maho.
Oh, you.
What was a middle school girl doing here? And then a moment later, I realized it was Maho Hiajo. She was wearing the exact same outfit as she'd been wearing during the lecture, and her AI thing had a lab coat in a place like this. That's just what the old me would have done. I was thinking, I miss the old Okabe. Lab coats at
Not
fancy
the
dress
new
parties,
Okabe.
Okabe.
You're.
Maho was clearly out of place. Why? Because she was still wearing her lab coat. Why are you wearing a lab coat? I couldn't help but ask.
Sure, I brought some real clothes.
She was sure she had, but she hadn't. And that's why she was standing in the corner, trying not to attract attention.
Well, you're the guy who was at the desk this afternoon.
I'm Rintaro Okabe, a student at Tokyo Denki University in Professor Isaki's class. And I am definitely not a mad scientist who desires to conquer the world, because that would make me fun. I handed her one of the business cards that I'd thrown together after Izaki told me that I needed them. She grabbed one out of her She grabbed one of her own out of a stack and carelessly put it in my hands.
It's fine. No need to be so polite.
Well, that was a huge help.
My name's pretty rare, isn't it?
Right, because
Maho.
only an idiot would name someone Maho.
Maho.
Huh? Oh yeah, you said nobody could read it. But considering your sample size is Dr. Risketit, you might want to rethink that assertion. I looked at the card and saw that the pronunciation of her name was written in unusually large letters. That was probably because of how people kept screwing it up. Again, you need to stop talking to him.
It's a common name in Okinawa, though.
You're from Okinawa?
Well, my great-grandmother and great-grandfather were immigrants. I was born and raised in America.
Half? No, you don't look half Japanese. Quarter Japanese?
Nope. My grandpa, grandma, mom, and dad were all Japanese. No, my DNA is purely Japanese.
Oh, what?
Larry, what's DNA? Oh god.
Not DNA. Deoxyribonucleic acid, commonly called genes. It is the structure of a double helix that consists of 4 bases. AGCT. You mean GACT is the better way to put it, all of which are paired off with one another. The nature of these bases pairings determines the genetic information of a creature, and the number of bases varies by species. In the case of humans, that number is 3.1 billion.
Huh. And then conversation stopped. I'm a terrible conversationalist, honestly. The old me would have gone full Chini. Mayuri, what is that?
Yo, literally 8th grader's disease. This term refers to slightly unusual actions and patterns of speech commonly used by Japanese people undergoing puberty. It can also be used as a pejorative term towards people who are left puberty a long time ago, but still say highly embarrassing things if they were still kids. Shinibyo refers to someone who performs antisocial, misanthropic, or delusional actions and makes statements in an attempt to make themselves seem like a grown-up while the speaker may think that they're really cool. From the perspective of an adult, they look ridiculous. Shinibyo can be broken down further into categories. One of which is the evil eye Shinobyo, which seems to be convinced that he has a special anime power or backstory. For example, an evil eye that gives magical abilities. Strictly speaking, Okura falls into this category.
Consistent. It's still Ocarine, not Okube. Ocarine. This Okube is totally lame. I really hope that he gets his mad scientist shtick
Gets back into the groove.
Yeah.
Lame.
Because this Okube, it's not even Okube anymore, man. It's not Okube unless he's like at least, because you know he grew up a little in the over the course of Stein, but like then he just kind of embraced it. He's like, hell yeah, this is all real. I am the greatest mad scientist in the world. Everything is real, right? Like his delusion became real and he stuck with it. It was cool. But this one is just like, I'm stupid and sad. I'm gonna go take my medication.
I need pills. I need pills.
The old me would have gone full Chunibyo and started ranting about conspiracies and magic powers, whether the other person cared or not, but you really can't call that a conversation. I had no idea what to say to somebody I've never met before. I've been working at becoming a real adult, even buying and studying men's magazines, but none of it really helped. Without anything to talk about, I just look over to Dr. Risketit. You seem to be giving a lecture on neurons to a bunch of scientists.
True. They connect, and they go fire. It's like boom, boom, bang. It's like you're clicking a keyboard and playing card.
I'm sorry, I don't think...
What is he talking about?
Aren't you his, like, interpreter? Or something?
Well,
Assistant?
yeah, there's a reason he needs an interpreter, because sometimes even I don't know what he's saying.
Huh. I pity you. Yeah, this is him being... Yeah, this is lame. I'm not gonna have fun because fun is lame. A little bit. I mean, he's right. He is right. You know, there's a reason why I don't...
a little bit justified in his sadness, but...
Yeah. You stabbed your girlfriend. Yeah. I just wish he still sort of had a little bit of it to him still. I mean, he still does all the science stuff. But it'd be cool if he had a little fun. I'm sorry about today.
What? Sorry for what?
Oh, for interrupting your lecture.
That. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I guess he still got it because he did the exact same lecture interruption.
If I hadn't spoken up, I probably would have. I can't stand people like that.
You sure that would have been a good idea? You heard what the professor said. A scientist should remain calm at all times.
Well, I'm not speaking as a scientist right now, so it's fine.
It must have really ticked her off because she grabbed a cocktail from a passing waiter and threw it at him. I mean, gulped it down.
You're lucky I have a weak throwing arm.
Yeah, you... Not even gravity took much of a hold of it. It just sort of was lightly placed on the floor. How did you do that?
Magic? I don't know.
You're a sight. Anyway, her cheeks turned a pretty shade of pink for an instant, but no longer. She must have a high alcohol tolerance.
You're really right. Sorry. Criticisms like that, they aren't very nice, but they're true. A lot of our research still has a long way to go.
Really?
There are a lot of problems we still have to deal with. More than we discussed at the lecture.
Really? A lot of problems.
Here's an example. We can write memory data back into the brain, but the brain can't use it, then it's useless. The memories are there, but you can't get to them. It's basically the same as amnesia.
As Maho spoke, I remembered. I remembered all the lectures and theories that Carissa had given me when she was making the time leap machine. If I remember right, when people try to access their memories, the signal goes from the frontal lobe to the temporal lobe, right?
Yep. Top-down memories search signals.
So then...
We're skipping 2. Oh my god.
Big, where is... Yo, I think of it this way. It's like a memory is a waterfall.
Mm-hmm. Is there any elaboration, Dr. Isketa?
Nah, that should make it click in your brain.
Mayuri, can you explain these last 2 things for me before I leave this stupid party?
Research signals, nerve signals at the cerebrum that are sent from the frontal lobe to the temporal lobe during memory retrieval.
But what's the frontal lobe?
Frontal lobe, a part of the cerebrum located at the front of the brain. It controls thought, will, action, movement, creativity, and more. The frontal lobe can be further divided by location into the prefrontal cortex, motor cortex, and premotor cortex.
Thank you, Mayuri. That will be all. I like that question. That infernal bandicoot. Oh, how many save files do we have? Same number. Deku.
Your academia?
What the fuck?
Alright, oh,
These are so...
Shut the front door.
Okabe has serious face in that photo on the left, dude.
I don't like this. This is not him. Get happy.
Dude, I need pills. Shut up.
This is a cool little menu song, though.
Well, my thoughts so far are, the game's trying to tell a serious story. A stark contrast from the dating sim.
Yes, very. It's the exact opposite.
I mean, Steins Gate was already serious, but there were still moments of levity, and I think this one will probably still have some of them. But
this
well,
is serious
so,
business now. This is.
It's more that Okabe is serious now as well.
Yeah, Okabe's gone full sad boy mode.
Like, in terms of what's been going on, it's more or less comparable to the first one. Just kind of...
Yeah, we went from Persona 4 to Persona 3. This is sad.
But, like, it's
wanna
just...
go back.
Now we don't have Okabe being not normal.
Yeah,
So it just makes all... Like, it makes them being like... Yo, we get time machine lecture. Yo, we have brain lecture.
Yeah, but just Okabe made everything fun and stupid because he just interrupted everyone. It was just sort of a pompous ass, and then got his ass handed to him when anyone actually sort of like started talking intelligently. Yeah. It was awesome. It was funny to see him do that. It was great. Like,
I mean, I think a sequel should do something different, right? But
Oh, for sure.
you know, it's not. I guess it's not for like this tone change might not be
Hashtag
forever.
not my Okabe.
Yeah, I hope Okabe gets back into his groove eventually. You know,
Me too.
he starts rediscovering a lot of the Shinobuya whatever that made him a character.
Yeah, because now he's just sort of sad guy. His appeal is gone.
It's like me when no Okabe.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, Steven.
I think I'm still optimistic to see where everything goes. I'm excited. Especially considering that I now voice new character that's basically the same character but different, but the same.
The voice was different and then became the same.
Yeah. I need to figure out how I did it before, because like it was very.
Oh, I figured out how I did it. There we go.
Okay. And then I
No, I
need
just
to
need
like
to talk
get
about
my
this.
voice back in general.
I think I just defaulted back into Karisu because I was trying to talk and sync with Ivan.
Oh yeah, no, I get that. I imagine.
I like the idea that he's just like he's like even when she's not translating, he's trying to make it seem like she is, so he sounds smart.
Right.
Maho. Record braid.
All right. Well, that was the a very interesting, weird, both late and interrupted in the middle, semicolon 0 semicolon 0 stream.
Hey, we persevered and we fought through it.
And honestly, that initial scene with Dr. Risquetta is the funniest fucking thing. God, that was so funny. Oh yeah, when you get a chance, watching Brandon's audition would be.
I would most certainly do that.
Yeah.
So Brandon's taking over next week.
Damn.
You wouldn't like that very
So?
much. I don't
Well,
even
I
think
know, if we
Brandon
don't
would like
like
that very much.
Get it.
I don't know, Brandon. It's up to you.
It is not.
I mean, I'm giving Brandon your stream key whether you like it or not, Adam.
You don't have my stream key. Again, I
Are we
lost it
still
in the
like-
car.
You know, there's like Google Authenticator where like they give you the code that you use, whatever. Like with banks, when you want to set up like wiring funds, like they give you like it's like a little Google Authenticator thing, but it's a physical device that you have to have.
Hmm.
That like the thing, like the number is on there. And it's probably just like uses an encrypted algorithm that's also in the bank, and like so, you know, like it's not wirelessly communicating with things called a key fob. It's just at a certain date and time, it'll probably have the same number. I think like it was weird. It's all secure, and that's how the stream keys should work. They should mail you a little physical thing with your stream key, and it changes every 10 seconds.
Okay. So addressing a couple things. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I've been out and about and doing a lot of stuff the past couple of days. But addressing this, Brandon, when do you want to do the race? I don't know. I much like with Steven saying, new job. I don't really have my schedule down pat quite yet. I know I don't work Wednesdays or Thursdays, so maybe a Wednesday. But then again, I might want to do Metopia on Wednesdays from this point forward, because I just missed it this week entirely. I really don't know. And that's not how I interpret the situation. I interpret the situation as you had to like shackle me down with a Guitar Hero controller because you could not touch me at all in that game, and then you started practicing consistently for weeks for the chance to even compete with me. And now you're close. So good for you. I don't know. I'll see when I can do that. I'll have a more definitive answer to you or for you after this weekend, because I've got work until like Tuesday or something. I think I'm working every day till then. So I'm just gonna play it by ear. How much of a career is that even? Anyway, more importantly, since I have Thursdays off forever now until the end of time, more Steins Gate Zero next week. Very
But I
excited.
have no idea what's happening with Persona this week or next week. Yay!
I need to see my schedule, figure that out. I'm very sorry. I'll get back to you as soon as possible, both of you. Anyway, that's that. Good night.
Good night.